Should I keep this light on? Let's see what it looks like with the bright lights off. Kind of like it better. It's like a cave. Yeah, that's better. It's more visually appealing. Good is. Got some people's ears. We'll give everybody a few minutes to join, and then we will get started. God, I'm tired. I am tired. Ooh. Hey, how are ya? How y'all doing? Gonna let everybody join here for 1 second, a couple more minutes, and we'll get started. Give me like 2 minutes. I need to go grab my ice pack for my back. My back is all jacked up, and I was gonna go grab that. I forgot. So I'll be back in 1 minute, and we'll get started. Be right back. My back, so let me put my feet up. Can everyone see me now? Hear me now? All right. Well, I assume that I'm here. I'm starting to think it's my laptop or it's YouTube. I don't know why. The last 2 times I had technical difficulties, and I thought it was my Wi-Fi, but I was also stealth camping while that was happening. So maybe it's my laptop. I need to look into that. I'm going to let everybody join up here. I'll start talking here in a second. I'm going to shut off all my Wi-Fi and stuff on my phone. Zero's going crazy upstairs. Hey, how are ya? How you doing? So welcome. There's some people here now. We'll get to comments. I'll let them roll. Let's start with comments, and then I'll let them roll. Jamie's here. Congratulations. Thank you. Andrew Deep South, what's up? Thank you. Becca, hello from Crockett, Texas. Hope all is well. Appreciate you, Becca. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kindness. Jay LaRusta, hello. Jared Marino, what's up? Jason Cole, what's up? Mark M, hey, how are ya? Danny the Stinger Manny, thank you, brother. Brian, what's up? Thank you, blah, 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 thank you. Backwoods, what's up, brother? Greg Betros, Tony's here. What's up, Tony? So let's I'm gonna spoil, because it's not a spoiler. I already announced it, but Tony Fest is in May. Zero's clawing at the door to come down. Come on, ZZ. You know how to open the door. Good boy. Zero's coming down here. Zero. So you want to say hi to everybody? Look how big he is. Zero. Say hi. Hi, Zero. My name is Zero, and I have a big balls. Good boy. So Tony Fest is taking. It's called. I don't think it's called Tony Fest. I'm calling it Tony Fest. Is taking place in May at an amusement park pavilion in Pennsylvania. I will be there. It is on a Saturday. The admission is free to the park, and all the attractions just cost money. So you can go to the park, you can eat, you can ride rides, but you don't have to actually pay anything to show up to the park or to the party. And if you want to spend the day with your family, ride rides, do all that kind of stuff, eat, look up on Tony's profile, and you can watch his video that explains in more detail. I've made a couple posts about it, but I will be there. I'm assuming most of the day. Probably shoot a video that day too. So if you want to come hang out, plan to be there that Saturday. I'll probably be there all day. I'll be there until Tony leaves. I don't know what time I'll show up, but my plan is to be there most of the day. It's in central Pennsylvania, and it's going to be good. I know several other creators are going to be there, including Todd Champion, camping with Champion. I'm not sure what is going to be happening the couple days before it or after it, but Todd and Tony and I are planning on collaborating. I'm going to definitely shoot a video the day of, probably the night before or the night after. I'm not sure because I'll probably plan a fishing trip that I'm in Pennsylvania like every weekend fishing as it is. So I'll probably have a fishing trip planned around that, then show up at Tony Fest and then try and film a stealth camp one of those nights with Todd and Tony, so we're playing it by ear. But bottom line is Tony and Todd Champion, Campbell and Champion collaborations will be happening. And you can come hang out with all of us at Tony Fest. I think it's May 24th, May 20, whatever the 20-something May is. That Saturday. Let's look. Saturday, May 24th. So check out Tony's channel. I'm sure you all subscribe to him, and if you don't, you're missing out. Check out Tony's channel. He's got videos with details, more details to come. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring some food, whatever. I think Tony said he might be renting a grill, or I'm probably going to bring some sausage, maybe if I have to do it on the jet boil. We'll see what happens, but I will be there, so that's important. Die Stucks, what's up? Kitchen Witch, Joe, Gen 3, what's up? Airy Sweet, yeah, I guess I was frozen there for a little bit. I don't know if it's my laptop or what, but it was not the internet this time. People are saying I'm back. Where are we at here? Material Whirl, what's up? Thank you for letting me know, Tony. Jared Marino, thank you. Ray, thank you. This is a nice hat. I got this hat at Walmart backwoods. It's my second or third one. Every time it gets a little bit beat up, I just go buy a new one because they're like $14.99 and they always have them. And I'm like a OCD kind of like hat OCD guy. I like nice fresh hats, and then I wear like my beat up fishing one. So it's like the third one of these. Dave said the Indians beat us today in spring training. Honestly, I haven't been following spring training at all. The Indians or the Guardians, the tribe, their owners are pretty cheap and traded two of our top 5 players. We're not going to get into the base. I'm not going to get into inside baseball, but I'm not going to get into baseball. But they traded. Yeah, it sucks. So I'm not really I'm excited for baseball, but I'm not that excited about the Guardians going into this year. They really left a bad taste in my mouth. They were 3 wins from a World Series, and they traded away their best power hit, second best power hitter, heart and soul of the team, and the best defensive second baseman in baseball because he had a down year batting average wise, but he still bat 260. Like best defensive second baseman in baseball out of 30 teams, and he was batting 260. I think the league average was like 270, 268, 270, whatever. It's not about baseball, but so I'm not too excited for the Guardians this year, but they're my team. I will be there. I will support them. Zero is here. I don't ever shut the door at the top of the basement stairs. I just leave it cracked, and he now knows how to paw at it and to get it open. So he comes and goes as he pleases. It's also 75 degrees here today. Very, very nice. So we leave the back door open. He has free reign to go in and out because we have the 6-foot fence in the backyard. So Zero is happy. Miller, thank you. What up, dog? I appreciate that. That's a good one. Very, very good. Jared Marino. Yeah, it's where is Knoebels? I think it's like in Ellisburg. I think it's Knoebels Amusement, Knoebel Grove, I think Tony called it. It looks really cool. I'm definitely going to ride those roller coasters and get some of they're like, I watched a documentary on them, and Tony had mentioned it too. A lot of people just go there to eat. Their concessions look really cool. So it's Knoebels Amusement Resort, and it's in it's close to Ellisburg, Pennsylvania. The Susquehanna is right there. I've never fished the Susquehanna. I haven't fished the Monongahela either. So maybe I'll try and fish the Susquehanna, bring the boat, make a fishing camping trip out of it. But definitely going to make it a video trip, fishing videos, stealth camping with Todd and Tony. So I will be there. But I'll post more info as it gets closer. It's about 2.5 months away. But yeah, go to Tony's page. I think his comment's still pinned. Go to Tony's page and watch his video. Gives all the info. Yeah, I'll be there. Todd will be there. A lot of other creators will be there. Tony will be there all day. Come in Friday night. Come in Saturday. Come for the day. Come for an hour. Whatever you want to do. But I plan to be there most of, if not the entire time. Whatever. If Tony says he's there at 10 a.m. and I show up at noon, and I'm going to stay as long as Tony's there. My goal is to steal all Tony's thunder. We'll all gang up on Tony and eat sausage and make him sit in the corner by himself. I'm just kidding. Really excited though. I know Tony talked about doing this. Him and I have talked about doing this because I've wanted to do a meetup. We just hit 18 months since I rebranded as the Northwest Wind. So a year and a half now, and the channel's really grown. We're celebrating 20,000 subscribers, which is epic. People have always asked to do meetups and collaborate and this and that. So not really opening my doors for video collaborations. Come be at the meetup with us. I'll be shooting a video that day. We can all talk and be in the video, and I'm sure Tony will be shooting one too. And I think any creator that's going to be there that day should shoot a video and make their own video out of the day. I think that would be great for all the channels, all the people to go look back on. So Tony and I have talked about meetups. People have wanted to do meetups. I've thought about how to do it. Tony finally is doing his. Him and I are close enough in proximity that he told me, like, invite all of your people too. So it's still Tony Fest, but I think I can speak freely based on our conversations we had and say it's basically just because Tony's the one throwing it, but every creator that's coming, bring all of your people. And maybe it's like, what is it, Stealth Fest or Camp Fest, or it's still Tony Fest. But hopefully this will become an annual thing, or even like a, I don't know if we'll do it. We'll have to see how it goes, I guess. But if it goes really well, I'd be down to do something out my way too. I don't know, a revolving location or the same location every year. Getting ahead of ourselves, but I'm excited for it. I'm very appreciative that Tony opened it up for all these other creators to come bring all of their people as well. And I think, just based on people I've talked to and people I've seen comment on Tony's videos, a lot of people are coming, and a lot of people are coming from distances too. Like, not that, people can come make a vacation, make a trip or a weekend out of it, but people coming from like California and Texas and Florida, and some people I know, people that, I guess they subscribe to both of us probably, but some of my subscribers are coming from like Michigan and Indiana and Tennessee. Todd Champion's coming up from Alabama, I believe. Is he in Arkansas? Or I think he's in Alabama. Not to mention, I'll be driving it's about 4.5 hours from me. So yeah, it's going to be pretty epic. So, yeah, but Jared, hope to see you there. Miller is saying, where are we at here? And please don't do this to me. I want to see the live chat, not the top chat. Yes, okay, I got that good now. Jared, hope to see you there. Miller, it's called Knoebels Amusement, Knoebels. Let me put their knoebels.com here. Let me put it in the chat. So I just put that in the chat. So if you're looking into it, like I said, the park is free. The rides cost money and the attractions cost money, but the park entry to the park where the pavilion is, it's all free. So if you want to come and go ride the roller coaster, it's like $250. You buy tickets. So I'm definitely you're not paying $50 to get in and ride everything one time. You just pay $2-3 and ride whatever you want at your leisure. So I'm definitely going to be riding roller coasters, and yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, check out Tony's video for more info. I'll probably post something a little closer, or maybe make my own video like 6 weeks out, just to, I don't know, but I will be there. So, Jessica's here. My wife, she's upstairs. Hi. May 24th. So Tony said he's bringing a griddle for people to cook stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to bring sausage. Sausage and peppers. Should I? I probably should. I don't know how much I can really bring. I guess I could just go buy a ton and whatever people want, just just have it cooked and ready to go. Um, Sloth Crow, what's up? He says he can stay for a few minutes and he's got to cook. I hope you're cooking sausage and peppers. Spooky Lawyer said White Sox over Guardians. Well, you guys lost the most games of any team of all time last year, so I don't think so. And I think we beat you yesterday, didn't we? But that's all good. Nice Walmart hat. It is a Walmart hat for sure. And I love it. Captain Fish Pond, what's up? Captain Fish Pond has been here since the Puff Puff Bass days. Captain Fish Pond is one of the oldest subscribers of the channel, not Northwest Wind. Hi, ZZ. Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy. You're such a good boy. You're all sweaty because you're playing outside all day because it's hot out. It's the first hot day we had. You want to say hi to everybody? I am Zero, and I smell like fish, and I'm sweaty. Hi, good boy. I'm 1 year old. So what's today? So he turned a year old about a month and a half ago. Hi, good boy. And his adoptiversary, we got him when he was whatever, I think 6 weeks old, is the 15th, I believe. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, was that Saturday? So we'll have had him for an entire year. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's got to be, okay, you're killing me. He's got to be, Zero. Hi, good boy. He's got to be well over 60 pounds now. He's a big boy. You're a big boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. He really is a good boy. You say hi? Sorry for the glare. The lighting down here is not good. Zero! My name is Zero. Look at him. He's a good boy. He loves to play. He loves to eat. He's very loving and loyal. Loves his mama, loves his dad. He loves his sister, Lyric. Lyric is very indifferent to him. That's putting it nicely. But look, I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger. But I love him. Can't wait. I think I'm going to definitely take my first fishing trip of the year this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to camp or not, depending on the weather. But hopefully we'll get out this weekend. So Zero. Okay, Bubba, come on now. Let Dad do his business. Let Dad do his business. He's a little animal. Zero. All right, Bubba, go. You're hurting me. Dad's icing his back. You're hurting me. Come on. Okay. He's a savage. He's a savage. Are you a savage? Give me a kiss. Good boy. Good boy. I guess I can sit like this for a while. It's fine. You're a savage. He's a little. Good boy. Good boy. You love your dad, don't you? He's very loving, very loyal. He's a great puppy. Well, he's a year old now and change. Can't believe we've had him a year too. He's so big. He's very strong. He's like one big muscle. He's a big muscle. Good boy. Okay, I love you. Okay. Come on, now you're hurting me. Good boy. Go. Come back later. Oh, he hurt my back. I'm fine. I went to the chiropractor this afternoon. Oh, Bubba. Good boy. Okay. Where are we at here? Good boy. I love you. You're a good boy. No play. No more play. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. You know what? You want a special treat? Here. You want a bone? Here, let's give you a bone. Sorry about that. I give him one of these smart bones. And it's like a synthetic bone thing, and they last like 4 hours. For normal dogs, for him, it's like 4 minutes. Sit. Good boy. Go play. He's been a good boy today. He deserves it. Okay. So yeah, 20,000 subscribers. I'll get back to some comments in a few. But yeah, Captain Fish Pond has been here since the Puff Puff Bass days. So the channel actually just hit the 9-year anniversary. It was like March something 2016 when I started Puff Puff Bass Fishing, the original name and brand of this channel. So we just hit the 9-year anniversary. So it took 9 years to get to 20,200, whatever I'm at. Captain Fish Pond has been here since the first 1,000. somewhere in there. He's one of the very, very first top tier longevity. Always very vocal and supportive. Comments on every video. Goes back as far as the channel goes. He might have been in the first 50 subscribers, but he's been here since the first 3 to 6 months of Puff Puff Bass. So I appreciate you, brother. And you're local too, aren't you? In Cleveland, or you're just west of me, right? I swear. But much love to you. And to all of you for 20,000 subscribers. It's crazy. We just hit 18 months since I started Northwest Wind, rebranded, and started stealth camping and doing all that. Also, I guess let me ask, so this Thursday's video will be stealth camping as well. So this will be the third week in a row of stealth camping. I'm also shooting another stealth camp probably Wednesday night or Thursday night. I won't be able to go live from this location because it's very sketchy. But are you guys happy with what will be 3 stealth camps in a row? Because for the longest time, I was mixing it up, doing other content, throwing stealths in there. A lot of people weren't happy. My numbers went down, views went down. A lot of people unsubscribed. A lot of people were complaining. But 3 weeks in a row of stealth camps, that's like going to McDonald's and getting McDonald's every time. Like if you go to McDonald's and they give you Burger King, you're not going to be happy. If you go to McDonald's and they give you a stealth camp. So, but yeah, I have, that's funny. I have stealth camp for this Thursday. The foreseeable future is going to be stealth camps. I have some other content, including some property tours, fishing and regular camping videos I'll be shooting, but I'm going to try really hard and just keep pumping out the stealths for you guys because that's what people seem to enjoy. That's what brings home the bacon as far as growing the channel and whatnot. I don't want to slow down or change up what's working recipe-wise. So stealth camps seem to be that au gratin mix. It's what everybody wants. So that's what you're going to get. Meatloaf in the oven. Jessica says Cardinals over Guardians. Well, the Cardinals didn't make the playoffs last year, and the Guardians went to the ALCS. So, but historically speaking, yes. Yeah, I saw Jared that Garrett Cole's out for the season too. That you never, you can be opposed to other teams and have rivals and stuff, but you never want to see players get hurt or careers derailed by injury or none of that. Like, it's okay to not like an opposing team or root against them, but if you're rooting against individual players and their careers and health and livelihood, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, I hate the Yankees. Can't even stomach watching them. But you don't want to see the players and all that. You never wish ill on anybody or teams. It's just no one likes the Yankees. I'm just saying. But when Garrett Cole's announced he's missing the whole season with TJ surgery, it's like, yeah, that sucks. You want to have healthy competition. When we go play the Yankees, they beat us in the ALCS last year. You want to have those rivalries. It's good for the game. You want to not like those teams. But when you really break it down, it's another baseball team that's playing against yours. They're just people. So, Mitch, can I get a large fry? Hold on 1 second. That's what I said yesterday. That's what I was laughing at a second ago. Sloth Crow's cooking up delicious food. It looks delicious, or sounds delicious anyway. Yeah, Brian says Knoebels, where the meetup is in Elysburg, PA. Look who's here, everybody. Todd, the champion. Camping with Champion. I'm checking. How's that new video of yours doing? I got my eye on this guy because I like his videos a lot. He's a really cool guy. We've been chatting it up really hard. And his channel's, he's doing real well. Camping with Champion. See where you're at. Every couple days, I'm checking on you, Todd. Yeah, still growing. That new video is, 4,000 views, bro. Keep going. Hell yeah, brother. So Todd will be, if you subscribe to Tony, and you subscribe to Todd and you subscribe to me, you're in good company because you can come hang out with all of us May 24th at Tony Fest. Spoiler alert, Tony and I've already made a video, but Todd and I are talking about doing a video prior to or after Tony Fest in conjunction with Tony and Todd and I, hopefully all doing a video together during Tony Fest, around Tony Fest. And I know Tony will make a video of Tony Fest. I'm going to. Todd, I encourage you to as well. And we can all be in one video of Tony Fest and then hopefully do some camps based around Tony Fest. So that's my plan anyway. I need to make a note to myself about making a better announcement or like a flyer or something. Hi, Zizi. Hi, good boy. You're a good boy. Go get your toy. You ate that whole thing already? He's a scavenger. But yeah, Todd is the man. If you're not subscribed to him, he's a little bit newer, but he's making great content, and his channel's like reminds me of how my channel was when I first started. Like, it just started rising fast, and then I was an idiot and stopped stealth camping every week, and it kind of went like this. Now I'm trying to get it to do this again, but Todd's on the rise, and he's the man. Go watch his most recent video with the U-Haul, and there's a scene. Just go watch. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't watched if you've never watched him, go subscribe. And if you haven't watched his latest video, there's a scene or an idea or whatever you want to call it that he did. And he told me about it prior to, and it didn't ruin it. But once I was like, I don't know how to describe like the feeling I had when I saw it, because I was honored, but I was laughing so hard at the same time. It was really funny. So go watch. Skeeter's here as well. Everyone say what's up to Skeeter. Skeeter's got another cool channel out there. Does a lot of cool fishing stuff. Just super chill guy. I think Skeeter will be at Tony Fest as well. So everyone, a lot of you got to know Skeeter because he's all up in everybody's channels, comments. He's on everybody's lives. He gets around. He's a great supporter to a lot of the channels that I frequent. So much love to Skeet. So the real reason that we're here is 20,000 subscribers. Let's see how many I actively have right now. It's like 20,200 or 179 or something. Hey, puppy. YouTube studio. 20,147 subscribers. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, first of all, thank all of you. And I got my thick hair because I showered before this. So hat, hair, Guido. There's a guy named Guido in here, so I got my Guido hair. I'm Italian, so I can say that. I got Guido hair going. Guido. What was I going to say? Guido, what is wrong with you, Guido? You distracted me. Guido. How dare you, Guido? He also asked, how's the layout going? It's right there. It's going pretty well. If any of you are interested in my Model Railroad channel, let me know. Comment on the latest video or something, or email me and I'll send you the link to that channel. ZZ's going crazy. 20,000 subscribers. A reason we're here. So much love. Thank all of you so much. I never thought I would get close to 5,000. It took me so long to get to 1,000, then so long to get to 2, then even getting to 5 was insurmountable. I started the channel in March 2016, so it's been 9 years. Like this week, it was like March 17th or March 7th. So 9-year anniversary. Next year will be the 10-year. We'll have to do something special for that. And the channel grew pretty fast. Getting to 500 was big, and then it took like a year to get to 1,000. And then that second year, we went from like 1,000 to like 3,000. And then I kind of lost interest because I was doing all the work myself. It was a fishing brand, and I was doing all the shooting. Well, people were filming when we were there, but I was doing all the editing, all the promoting, spending thousands of hours on Instagram and promoting other companies and brands. And I was running social medias for an apparel company and 2 tackle companies and making commercial. I just got burnt out. Channel grew organically on its own. up to like 3,000 and change, hit 4,000 after I uploaded the train hop video. That video went kind of not like viral, but did pretty kind of viral, not like millions of views, but it got tens of thousands of views pretty quick. It's kind of plateaued since. It gets like a couple hundred a day since, but that put me over 4,000. And I still just kept uploading fishing and camping content under Puff Puff Bass's name in the meantime. And, would gain a few here, lose a few there, just kind of stayed in that like 4,000-ish range, whatever. And when I switched over to Northwest Wind, that was September. I just call it September 1st, August 30th, September 1st, 2023 is when I made the last ever Puff Puff Bass announcement, and then uploaded the Home Depot Stealth Camp like the next day. So I just say September 1st. So it's been 18 months almost to the day of Northwest Wind. And we've went from, call it 4,000, just say 5,000, even 4,000, 5,000 to over 20,000 now. So the growth in less than 2 years on Northwest Wind has been tremendous. I've put in a lot of work. It's not a braggadocio thing. Y'all see, I put up a video every week. I go out and shoot a video every week. It's a lot of work. It's hard. It takes time. It costs money. It costs me sleep. I'm constantly behind on, sleep. I'm going to work like a pile of crap. I'm editing in between work and in my spare time while still maintaining a home and having a family. And I still have my hobbies, which is why I shoot during the week. So I don't have to not waste, but I still like to have my weekends. So I do it all during the week so I could still have my weekends, and YouTube is not overtaking the only 2 days I have off. So yeah, blood, sweat, and tears. It's not easy. I have a flow. I know what I'm doing, when I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and I do it well, but it's taxing. I'm tired, constantly tired. My schedule is always off because I'll be on a schedule for 4 or 5 days and then go camp. Stealth camps especially are what are bad. And it's a 2-day recovery process. And then 4 days later, I'm doing it again while having to edit all that and then upload and thumbnail and comment. It's a process. It's a grind. And yet, so Northwest Wind has done very well in the 18-month window, September 23 to March 25. But to get to even that point was, 6.5, 7.5 years. Yeah, 7.5 years of still uploading regularly, but, without any real merit to it. 9 years this channel is. So if you go back prior to the Home Depot Stealth Camp, there's, 7 whatever years of fishing, camping, it was before I was sober. It was before I was, with Jessica, which is really when I kind of like changed my life and my lifestyle and my outlook on life and all that. So you can go back and watch all that. It's still me, but you can kind of start at the beginning and see I was just like a young punk. And then I was just kind of somewhere in life fishing, whatever. And then I was lost. And then I was just a degenerate. And then I kind of started giving all that up. And then you can kind of like, it's kind of like the roller coaster of since 2016 when I started to how I'm sitting here now. You can kind of like see, even though it's just little video windows into my life and the people I hang out with and the way I conduct myself and the way I speak and the way I talk and the way I allow the world to view me, you can kind of see how that's all changed and the different twists and turns things have taken. It's very fascinating to me because I can go back and I can pick a random Puff Bass video. I can go back and watch a video, tomorrow morning just for fun while I'm at work, something in the background. And, we're doing this and fishing and whatnot. And it's funny and we're screaming and yelling and catching good fish. And I'm like, yeah, that was a good time. And then I could watch that same video like a week later and be like, I look like a loser. I'm, not that person. I don't, what I'm trying to say? So there's a lot of lore to this channel. There's a backlog and definite, arc, like from the first video to this is the most current you're watching right now to this coming Thursday's McDonald's Stealth Camp. There's definitely a lot that's been and gone into it and been that I've been through to get here. It's mind boggling. That's why I'm like struggling for words because I'm like, I don't know. Makes me like emotional, but also like flabbergasted. But there's a lot of like regret in those old videos and my old lifestyle, but also like I can go back and see how far I've come, but I can also go back and feel guilty and like a loser and like an idiot for who I was. But I still know that my goals and approach back then to try to be successful with content and with my outdoor passion and fishing and all that, my goals back then were still the same as now, but I wasn't doing it the right way, or I don't even know where I'm trying to go with this. Everything I've wanted to do is still accumulating and we're still trying to get there, but I've taken all these different avenues to try and get there. And that's where I find myself doing this now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to take a breath and then we'll get to some comments. Sam, that's me. But Guido, so the layout's coming along pretty good. Nick Rico, glad to see you not so depressed. I appreciate that very much. I'm doing a lot better these days. I'm going through some ups and downs. A lot more ups lately than downs. I've been, I've had some really good days lately. I've had some not so great days, but the not so great days are still really good days compared to the bad days I was having. It was a not fun end and start to the year, end of the year, start of the year. Yeah, I was going through a little funk again, but I appreciate that. If it doesn't show in the videos, I don't know how else you could see that. Yeah, I'm definitely doing better. Skeeter, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that very much. And Mitch, Skeeter gave $2. Mitch gave $2. I appreciate both of you very much. Thank you all so much for your generosity and support. As you all know, coffee link, merchandise link down below. Very small way you can support the channel, support what I do. I don't ever want to have a Patreon. I've thought about it. I've talked to people about a Patreon. And I just, I really would like to make this at least, a big supplement of my income so I could do content more full time, or at least work part time and content part time instead of work full time and do content as I can, like I am now. It's a grind. I know I could do a Patreon, I could do channel memberships, but to me, I want to make my content and put it out there for anyone that chooses to watch. And if people want to support me, they can. If you want to buy a shirt, you get something out of it. If you want to give me $10, then give me $10. If you want to just watch me and not say a word or like or comment, that's what you choose to do. Your views are just as important to me as money. Your likes and comments, I'd prefer watch every video and tell me that I suck. If you hate watch me, tell me that I'm an idiot and that I'm ugly and that, my breath smells like sausage and peppers. That's fine, because at least you're supporting me somehow. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to give me money. You don't have to buy nothing. So I don't memberships and Patreon. Then there's strings attached. If I get bored and don't want to make videos for 2 months and people are paying me or blah blah, it's like I don't want to be. I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying. Once you start collecting money from people for us, then they're paying for a service. It's goods and services versus I just like making content. I like people to enjoy it, and it's your prerogative or motif to support any way you like. Just watch and then close out the window, watch and then like and comment, come to the lives, buy me coffees, buy a shirt, whatever you want to do. But just know that however you choose to support, whether it's like Skeeter and Mitch, thank you both very much, and to all of you that have in the past, and all of you that just watch, like, comment, are subscribed, show people the videos. Any small way you can support, even if you're I lost my spot in the comments again, didn't I? I lost my spot. This YouTube, I think it's my laptop. It kicked me out and then I came back in, so I lost my spot. Great. I hate that. These technical difficulties drive me nuts. I think it's YouTube. My laptop. That's so obnoxious to me. So where was I? I was just saying any way you choose to was I lost my spot with the comments. I can't stand that. I can't. It drives me nuts. Like it visually makes me upset because I like responding to everybody. But Skeeter and Mitch, thank you. Um, looks like Lauren, thank you. Lauren just gave $20. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lauren, you haven't been in here in a while, and you're still a mod. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the support. I hope the family's well. Haven't seen you around in a while, but I'm glad you're here. And thank you so much for the support. I hope you got your patch too. Everyone that ordered patches, those are in the mail. You should have received them hopefully by now. And they came out really well. I hope you're all happy with them. But Lauren, thank you so much. And Skeeter and Mitch. If anyone else donated and I missed it because of the chat thing, all of a sudden my internet crashed. All of a sudden my internet crashed and I had to refresh the page to get back in, so I lost all that stuff. Son of a biscuit, risket, schniskit. Ugh, I hate that. Thank you all. All I was saying, if I froze or lost it somehow, you can support the channel any way that you like, and it all means much to me. Likes, comments, subscribes, show people stuff. I'm very polarizing. Either people really like me or they really hate me. I definitely have an audience out there that likes to hate watch me or trash me on every video. It's funny to me that I mean, I can't say for sure because it's anonymous, but there's a couple people out there and I bet they watch. They're probably watching right now because I know these people personally. And if I'm talking to you and you think it's you, you know who you are. I'm not going to call you out by name, but every single time, even going back to Puff Puff Bass, every time I upload a video, every single time, I get 2 to 4 dislikes in the first hour. I could have 10 views, 12 views, 100 views, and those dislikes are always there. And it's been going back for a long time. I've pointed this out to a couple people, so you know who you are, and I know who you are. Just because we're not friends or don't talk doesn't mean I'm not aware. But there's definitely, people out there. They don't seem to like me. They don't seem to jive with my jazz. That's fine. When I post my videos on Reddit, people just destroy me and trash me on Reddit. The mods hate me over there. Pretty much 99% of the feedback on Reddit, they hate my guts. A lot of Steve Wallace fans really, really, really hate me. A lot of them like me too. But Reddit and Steve Wallace people, and I love Steve. No, this has nothing to do with Steve, but Reddit people hate my guts, and Steve Wallace people, a lot of them hate my guts. People are like, you want to be Steve? Steve camped at a U-Haul. I'm like, yeah, I saw a guy at the skate park do a kickflip like Tony Hawk does kickflips. Like, you should all quit skateboarding because Tony Hawk's already done it. We are very polarizing. I just do me. I've been doing me. This channel's been around for 9 years. I have a music career in the past that's still out there. I have a train channel. I have old YouTube channels, old videos and skits and snowboarding and music. And I just always have done my thing. And unapologetically, either you love me or you hate me, but I'm still here. So, but yeah, I'm sorry if I missed your comments. So this is the most recent comment I see from Jason Cole. I love everything. Ari Sweet, thank you. Jen Cargill, nice to see you. DK Lang, what's up, brother? Dave Hurley, Dave, thank you for being here. Scott says, congratulations. The spooky lawyer, pumping out the stealth. Oh, yeah. So for all of you just joining, we're here for the 20,000 subscribers special. This coming Thursday will be the third stealth camp 3 weeks in a row. When's the last time I stealth camped 3 weeks in a row? It's been several months. I'll be shooting. I mean, you're going to be getting stealth camps every week for the foreseeable future. So at least through the end of March into April. I've got locations picked. I've done a lot of scouting. I am just ready to go shoot and film and keep knocking them out. You guys want stealth camps? That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. So, Hunter, what's up, brother? Thank you for being here. He said Trevor Bauer to the Yankees. No, they didn't. No way they did not. The Yankees did not sign Trevor Bauer. No way. I don't even want to say his name on my channel. They'll blacklist me. No way. No way. They did not. No, they did not. Yeah, I was going to say there's no way on earth, especially not the Yankees, they would not sign him. No way. But I had to check because it sounds like something it's on one hand, no way would they ever. I'm a diehard. I got Tribe. There's no way on earth. I'm the biggest baseball guy you know. And I'm like, there's no way on earth they would do that, but they would do that if some, so no way. You made me look though. I was watching his tweets last night when he was going crazy. I'm like, after all the crap he's talked in the past day, much less the past 3-4 years, no way in hell would they sign him, but they would sign him. And they need an arm too. But DK Lang worked hard and inconsistent. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a grind. That's what I'm saying. It took 9 years to get here. The past year and a half has seen the most growth. Like 75% of the views and subscribers and all that have been since I started Northwest Wind, but that was after 7+ years of still being the Northwest Wind has been consistently consistent, but Puff Puff Bass I was still consistently uploading YouTuber. All same thing, long form content. Todd Smith says, here with my daughters, Tara and Amber. They watch your videos every week with me. Ooh, I don't know if you're the father of the year or the worst father of the year, but if you're letting your 10 and 8-year-old daughters watch me, I think that probably makes you a really cool dad. I'll try to, I bleep out the swear words. I try to keep it PG-14, so I'll say hello to them. Hello, Tara. Hello, Amber. I hope your dad is a good dad and he makes you sausage and peppers when you go watch the YouTubes. And I got to keep it appropriate. But I hope you guys enjoy. See, now I have to keep it appropriate because I know that there's young people watching, but that's fine. But no, all seriousness, much love to you guys. Tara, Amber, Todd, the Smith congregation household. I appreciate it very much. I do. So glad to have you guys here. And yeah, thank you. Big time. I keep wanting to say funny things, but we'll keep it rated G. Jennifer Cargill said, Champion is growing on me. I'm still not a subscriber yet. Well, let me take the parentheses off the yet and then backspace and take out the not and say I am still a subscriber. Go subscribe to him. If you're watching him and he's growing on you, then you should be subscribed, because if you're subscribed, then he can grow on you better and more every time you click his sausage, subscribe, and bell pepper. Did that make sense? I don't know. A lot of people are saying they love Todd. See, Mia is even saying, where are we at here? Mia said something. Oh, they're talking to each other. Okay, that's cool. He does have good videos. See, people are going on about Todd Champion. I don't know if he's still here, but he was. What are the vacation plans for you and the wife this summer? We still haven't gone on our honeymoon. We've been married actually 5 months, 2 days ago, 5 months on Saturday. So we did all the wedding stuff as well as some remodeling and all that. So like the past 2 years have been a whirlwind for us. I was kind of in a rough patch with my mental health and stuff. Jessica, we have ups and downs. Not like, I'm not talking about like the relationship or anything like that's worth like, I'm trying to choose my words carefully. Jessica has some health issues. Nothing really worth sharing because it's along the same lines of things that I've shared, just wellness type stuff. We're both prone to and both have things like PTSD, trauma, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. So, we've both come a long way since we met each other, and had come a long way individually prior to meeting each other, and have grown together, but still have individual growing to do while we're growing together because we're both our own people, but now we are a team. So we're supporting each other, doing all that, and it's things have been definitely on the incline, which is great. Um, so point being, we haven't done a honeymoon yet. Um, Probably just kind of start small and just get out and about, some fishing, camping, antiquing, just day trips and stuff. And then, I would like to do a honeymoon. We said we would do it um, after all the wedding stuff was long gone. So there was no like, a lot of people will do all the wedding stuff and then sleep for one day and wake up hungover and get on a plane and go somewhere for a week all tired and disheveled from 6 months of wedding nonsense. Is like, how can you even enjoy yourself if you don't even change your underwear and then immediately go on your honeymoon? So nothing set in stone, but that's kind of where we're at. Like everything's, on the horizon, but we got to kind of get there. Jay LaRusta said, Stobe, RIP Stobe the hobo. Skeeter says he'll be at Tony's meetup in May. So yeah, it'll be nice. Skeeter's in a nice way been up my ass to collab and to hang out. So I don't think we'll be collaborating. I don't think I'll be collaborating, shooting video wise, really with anyone for a while. Tony and Todd and I have a plan. But as far as like opening up the books to collaborating with people, I'm not really sure where all that stands. That's kind of like, what am I supposed to do? Just say yes to everybody or say no to everybody? It's hard to say, but Skeeter is somebody that definitely is worth subscribing to as well. And it'll be fun. All of us making a video together the day of the Tony Fest and kind of going from there, getting to know each other. That'll be a good day for everyone too that's coming to, meet face to face and talk about plans and maybe ideas for future Tony Fests or future collaborative camps or bigger meetups and gatherings. This is going to be the first time for most of us, if not all of us. I think Tony had a small gathering at a Cabela's or Bass Pro like 2 or 3 years ago, he said, and like 15 or 20 people showed up. He was out in the parking lot for a few hours. But this is like, neither of our channels are huge, but we have like medium-ish, size channels. A bunch of medium-ish size channels are all meeting up together and bringing a bunch of people in that are just fans or subs or other small creators like in our realm. So it'll be very interesting to see how that all translates in person as well as what it bodes for the future. Skeeter included. Steve, thank you. Steve 259er01. Fake Chris Rab, what's up, brother? Jay LaRusta, thank you. Lauren is sharing YouTube or Skeeter's YouTube page. So if you're not subscribed, so Skeeter, Tony, Todd Champion. Am I forgetting anyone else that's here that has channels? I don't think so. Andrew's here, Deep South EDC. Andrew's here. He hasn't posted a camp in a while because he had a baby, but he's here somewhere. I know he is. I saw him. Oh, there he is again, right here. So yeah, if you're interested, Andrew's got a few stealth camps. I think I haven't talked to him in a while. Hit me up. We got a chat. He hasn't done a stealth camp in a while, but he's got a few good ones out there. I enjoyed them. They were evolving and getting better and better. And then he had a baby. There was a baby stealth camping inside his wife. And then the baby came out, like the baby got caught. So now he has to take care of the baby. So stealth camping isn't for everyone. That was pretty funny. There was a baby stealth camping in his wife. Gulag. where are we at here? So, cerebral palsy gamer. So, cerebral palsy gamer, he has cerebral palsy. He does video game reviews and gameplay stuff on YouTube. Um, and he messaged me on Instagram a couple weeks ago and wants to interview me on his YouTube channel. He's a subscriber and likes stealth camping and stuff. So, cerebral palsy gamer. I don't know if I got your name though. I don't think you introduced yourself. Let me check. I'm not trying to be rude. It's Jin Wan Kim. Jin. So he's, and this is him here. Let me pull it up. I have my Wi-Fi off so my internet will work better because my laptop, every time I've gone live the last 4 times has been nuts. But either way, he's pinned the comment. Jin, he has cerebral palsy. He does video game stuff on his channel. So if you're into that, give him a shout out or go, see how his content looks. I'm not a gamer, so I can't say it's like up my alley, but he's a really nice guy. And he asked to interview me for his channel. So I believe we're doing that this coming Wednesday. I don't think it's going to be a live interview. I think he's going to record it, then upload it to his channel. So once that's out, I'll post a link and you can all go check that out. So happy to help someone out. He messaged me and said, "Hey, I have cerebral palsy. I'm a video game YouTuber and I'd love to interview you. I'm a fan, blah, blah, blah." So super happy to lend a hand. And I appreciate the support. Really nice guy. We've chatted back and forth for a couple weeks now. My little brother, Max, he's not little anymore. He just turned 16. I'm 33. So he was born when I was 16. My little brother, Max, was born and he has Down syndrome. So, my mental health and substance abuse spiel is always important to me. I never really give disability speech, but people with disabilities and their rights and advocacy and care is also something else that's very important to me. And so, especially someone like Jin with a YouTube channel, always happy to go out of my way and, be a part of that community in any way that I possibly can. For my regular job, my day job, it kind of worked out in a funny way when I got promoted to this position and got a new book of clients. Without 3 or 4 of my clients are actually organizations that house or do vocational type stuff or social services for people with disabilities or handicaps of certain everything under that umbrella. I don't want to get into my work stuff, but so it kind of happened. Maybe it's like a sign that it worked out that way, but so it's something I deal with on a daily basis. My brother, and then a lot of, so either way, that's important to me as well. So look out for that video. We're going to be interviewing Wednesday, and I'm assuming the video will be up, probably in short order. So look forward to that. So and thanks for being here, Jin. I appreciate it very much. So if you want to go subscribe to him now, if you're here and just want to check out his stuff, if you're a gamer, cool, and maybe even just shoot him a subscription so that once that video goes live, you'll be one of the first to see it. And I'll post the link as well. So thank you, brother. Jerry said that's awesome. Jason Cole says he's going to try to make it. Chris Rabb says he's going to try to make it. I'm assuming you guys are all talking about the Tony Fest. I can smell your cigarette. That's still probably the most legendary line of all time. Getting caught in the dumpster. What are the most legendary lines or moments of 20,000? Asian Tony, for sure. Getting chased or whatever, attacked. Getting caught in a dumpster. The golf course peel out. What else? Oh, there's just so many. When I was stealth camping by the railroad tracks and the cops called me because they ran my plate, that was messed up. A lot of people still are like, "How did they get your number?" Well, they ran my license plate, and I guess my number is associated with my plate. But kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of stuff has happened. Um, I don't look Italian. I know I don't. I'm Italian. I'm half Arabic, Italian, and then Irish, Polish. Uh, and I've just found out I'm German too. That's a long story, but I 33, 32 years and change, and I had no idea that instead of being a quarter Polish, that I'm actually half Polish and half German. That quarter is half and half instead of a quarter. So I'm 12 and a half of each. Long story. Uh, long story. Um, but yes, I don't look Italian. Um, Lauren's posting links. See, Lauren hasn't been around in forever. Now Lauren's coming back in and moderating everything. Um, Beautiful. I'm glad to have you back, brother. Great to see you and great to have you here. Um, ACCX. Hey, how are ya? How you doing? Do you guys? So I pretty much start every video with a few "Hey, how are yous" or "How you doing?" It's like, should I keep doing that? It's just kind of like what I do. Like, I just show up, set up the camera, and just say, "Hey, how are you?" like 15 times, and then when I go to edit, I pick like the best couple. Like I'll do it 5 times, then move the camera, then do it 10 times, and move the camera. And I try to do like 2 or 3 at the beginning of every video. So I'll just do it like 16 times. So literally just imagine me, "Hey, how are you?" like 10 different ways, and then moving the camera, then doing that 2 or 3 more times and moving the camera. And then I just pick the best ones in my opinion, and that's the intro to the video. "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Stealth camp number 79, and tonight I'm stealth camping in your mom." It's like that's my intro every time. So stealth camping in your mom. Um, Camping with champion, dude. Can you take me on a train hop? Ooh, that is a burning question. Can I take you on a train hop? Um, we'd have to really plan that out. I'm actually planning another one. Um, my wife won't want me to go, and it's really stupid and dangerous, but I've been talking about it since when I made the first video. I said this is a one-time thing, and it was a local route. It was about a 40-50 mile trip. Everything was planned out. I knew exactly when the train was coming. I'll go watch the video, but it was about as researched as you can get. It might as well have been the engineer running the train. Because I had intel from someone that worked there that was basically telling me blah blah blah. I am planning another one, and I said in that first video that this is a one-time thing, but that was just a short trip. I went from Cleveland-ish down to Akron-ish, so like it was about 50 miles, 40 or 50 miles, a regional trip. My and this will I'm going to do it one more time, and it'll be a big trip, and that'll be the last one. It's just not worth the risk. But I want to do one more, and I want to go. I've said it. I want to go from Cleveland as far west. Well, west is this way for me, but for you guys, I want to start in Cleveland and go as far west as humanly possible. You got Cleveland, and then Indianapolis, and then Chicago, and then whether it's Des Moines or down to Dallas or over to Lincoln, Nebraska, and then to Denver, and then either to Oakland or to LA or up to Seattle. There's a few different routes in a few different ways. So let's talk about that, Todd. It would probably be more fun to do it with 2 people than to do it by myself, but that also raises the stakes. We'll have to see, but text me. We'll talk about that. Northwest Wind is the best version of Sam. I appreciate that very much, Hunter. Adirondack Adventurer, my friend Hunter. He's pretty much 99% fishing content, but I think Hunter, you said you're going to try and make it to Tony Fest as well, right? You're in Syracuse. Are you in Syracuse or Rochester, Saratoga? You're in by the Finger Lakes. You're somewhere up Chautauqua. You're up somewhere up that way. I can never remember. So many people. But Hunter will be at Tony Fest, so it'll be good to meet you. So many people that I've been in contact with for years and talked to text messaging and personal conversations and all these plans and stuff. It's impossible to like. I want to fish with Hunter. I want to camp and fish with Skeeter. I want to train hop with Todd. I want if Brad. I don't know if Brad's here. I want to bushcraft camp with Brad. Tony and I and Todd are talking about a stealth camp and camping. Um, Luke, I want to go down to Texas and eat barbecue and lick each other's fingers. Um, there's so much. That's if I. I'm back again, and I lost my comments again. I was responding to so many comments, and they just my thing crashed. I don't know if it's. I think it's my laptop. It's a MacBook, $2,000, 2 years old, and this internet it drives me nuts. Oh my goodness. um. Who's Oh man. So obnoxious. I don't know where I was. Northwest Wind. I was Hunter said that that's the best version of me. That's the pinned comment. I just lost more comments. I'm sorry if I can't respond to those that I missed. Um, Lauren, thank you for the $20. That's the top comment right now. Dave said he got his patch. Jay LaRousse just said his club only wears one patch. Brad just texted me and said he's on the live. Well, Bushcraft Evolution out there as well. I think Brad said he's going to come to the Tony Fest as well. So that will be fun. Brad, bring some bushcraft stuff. If you're trying to bring any of your gear or homemade stuff, that would be a good place to maybe showcase some of your products or attempt to maybe sell some things. I don't know if I'm going to have stickers and shirts and all that because I have stickers I can probably bring, but everything else is made to order, the shirts and hats and hoodies. So I probably won't be selling any stuff. Maybe everybody that comes, if they want merch that day, I'll give them a discount code in person just because they're there. I don't know, but I don't have stuff to sell or give away. It's all made to order. Sorry, I get cotton mouthed when I talk too much, and I've been talking for hour and 10 minutes, and I just got over a cold too. It was like not COVID, but like mild COVID, like scratchy throat, really bad, sore throat, hot flashy fever, no energy, but it was like waxing and waning really bad. Today's the best I felt in probably like 10 days, but I still feel like crap. So sorry I lost comments again. That's a really nice comment, Hunter. I appreciate that. Getting to 20,000, it's been a grind. I'm not satisfied. I'm not content. I'm very grateful and appreciative to all of you. I don't have a goal. I mean, I have goals. I want the channel to explode. I'm going to keep making stealth camps and cool content and continue to build the community, which, like Hunter said, the community around all this. Hi, Zia. Whoa. You gonna lay with Dad, Bubba? You gonna lay with me? Good boy. Just relax. Come on, bub. Just lay down. Good boy. Just lay down. Good, get comfy. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. I love this dog. He loves me too. That's for sure. Good boy. Ow, asshole. Good boy. My double chin. I've been drinking a lot of Pepsi. Good boy. The community is something that is truly tremendous and indescribably it was unexpected. It was not a side effect that I anticipated would be a reality. Even only at 20,000, the community and the bond and the loyalty and the camaraderie and the amount of Instagram messages, like my Instagram, I'm not going to, I don't know why I showed that like that, but my Instagram inbox is constantly full. 15 messages at a time. I have ongoing conversations with 30 people. My email, same thing. I try to keep up as best I can, and I respond to everyone's comments and um, but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people and conversations. It's mind boggling. It really is. And it's not made up either because you all know it's true because you guys are the ones hitting me up. There's many people in here that I talk to, if not daily, it's real. Like I can't sit here and I've said this in all my videos and lives and stuff. I can't make it up because you guys are the ones that are in we're the ones in touch with each other. So as much as I could fabricate false claims, and a lot of YouTubers do that kind of stuff, um, it can't be fabricated because it's real. It's so um, again, I never anticipated that it would be a side effect of it, but yeah, I got mental health stuff, substance abuse stuff, all that, and I try to keep it real and be funny, and um, if that resonates with people and the reality of my life and situation has um, association with things that you go through. It's without all the jargon. It was unexpected for me, but it also just because I'm the leader of the community doesn't mean that I don't feel the same way about all of you guys out there as you do and the things you say and share with me. It's very much mutually exclusive. So um, it makes me emotional sometimes. A lot of comments and emails and conversations, and um, you know, I don't know. I don't know how it. I don't know what the catalyst was that started to drive that. I also don't know how you know, the snowball or whatever that starts rolling down the hill keeps getting bigger. I don't know what the domino effect was that really brought that to life and then perpetuated it to where it is now. And we're still 20,000 is a lot. Like there's 20,000 is a ton of subscribers, but that's not 50,000. That's not 100,000. That's not um, but even just to where it is now, there's YouTubers out there with a million subscribers that just have a million viewers and don't really have a community. They got some loyal people that watch and love and are a long time, but they don't interact with their audiences. They don't respond to emails. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying there's big channels out there and brands and you know true content creator. But they don't have that. But they're still more successful monetarily and audience size wise and all that than us. But they don't have that like close knit. And so when it comes to like quality versus quantity, do I want quantity? Yes. Do I want the channel to be huge? And do I want to, it's not all about the money for me because I still work full time. Like I have a full time 40, 50-hour week job. Fine. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and go. And then day after that, I'm going to wake up and go, then go stealth camp and then wake up and go. So do I want to be able to do this full time and make money off of it? At least to be able to like work part time and shoot content more full, yes. Do you want me to lie to you about that? No. Um, do you or do I want to be rich from YouTube? Not rich. I don't know what rich is. Do I want to be able to do content creation full time? Yes. That entails or involves me making enough money to at least afford the same lifestyle that I have now, working full time, and YouTube is a side. It is a job, I guess. But um, my point is that the quality of the community and the camaraderie and stuff like this and knowing all of your names. Like when I see your names like Lauren and Dave Hurley and Two Smelly Fingers and Hunter and DK Lang and Lauren and Todd Champion and Tony and Brad and Brian and um, there's more people here. I can't say all your names and Angela and uh, a little bit of Monica in my life, all that, all Tina and Rena and a little bit of Jessica. I like Jessica. Mambo number 5. But knowing all your names, knowing all your stories, having several of you are texting me, and these aren't, Brad and Luke and Tony and Todd, and those aren't people that I've met Tony, but like these are all YouTube people, creators and fans. So the quality of the community is superb. So I could have 100,000 subs right now and be making more money and be afforded to travel and do cooler trips and videos and stuff. But would I rather have 100,000 subs and just a bland community of just people that watch? Hey, great video, bro. Hey, that when you choked on the cheese and pooped yourself, that was really funny. Or would I rather have all of you commenting? I smell your cigarette, Apple Gang, sausage and peppers. All the accoutrement. We have a community full of accoutrement. So quality versus quantity. 20K with an amazing community is 1,000 times better to me than 100,000 with just talking heads watching a screen. And my hope is that, yes, again, I want the channel to explode. I want to be at 50K. I don't have a goal of like, I need to get to 1 million subs. I don't have like a ceiling goal. I don't have like, I need to get here I need to achieve this. I don't have that goal because it's unhealthy and it's unrealistic it's not realistic till you get there. I do have a goal, and the goal that I want to achieve just to prove that I got there, and I would like to get to 100,000 subscribers. 100,000, that's what I would love to achieve. Anything after that is cake. I'm going to keep doing it anyway, but if we were a community, if I could get this community to 100,000 strong with the same accoutrement, tight knit community, knowing all the names, I'm still able to respond to people. It'll kind of get harder too, but I'm still willing to dedicate the time. I will. That is my true goal. So, like I said, I don't care to be a Steve Wallace or Mr. Beast level. It would be awesome for sure. But if I can get to 100K and keep everything the same accoutrement that we have now, that to me is a goal that I think is achievable. I really think that's achievable, and I think it's possible. And that's what I'm shooting for. But again, if we never get there, can't say we didn't try. And if we get there, amazing. And if we surpass it, let's effing go. So let's get to some more comments. 5K rupees is 57 bucks. I don't know what the hell that means, but I'm glad I know that now. Bird says, can't wait till the weather warms up here in the Midwest so we can barbecue. You bring some sausage and peppers. You got to add some onions. Well, yeah, sausage and peppers. For me, it's sausage and then green peppers and onions. I just don't say the onions because sausage and peppers to me implies sausage and then peppers and onions. Like that's peppers to me. The peppers, sausage and peppers is the peppers and onions. So when you click the subscribe sausage, that's the sausage. And when you click the bell pepper, you're clicking the bell pepper that includes the onion. Todd is saying he gets the hate too, camping with champion. Yeah. I said it before. I'm not going to sit here and perpetuate it. Yeah, a lot of people hate watching me. I think that's any creator. And I think it's any creator that like a lot of people like or that people like. Like if Todd or I upload a video right now and it gets 100 comments, like 96 of them are going to be positive or indifferent, but mostly positive. And then, yeah, there's going to be 2, 3, 4. Like, why are you subscribed? Why do you even need to say something stupid or counterproductive? But that's what they're there for. And they do help the algorithm. And I do like to see that. Not everything in life is roses and chocolate cream sauce. Cream sauce on my lips. Just like Lauren said, disliking still helps the algorithm. It's very true. You can't win with online popularity. It's true. Todd says, we love you at our house. I love you guys too. I'm happy to have you as part of the accoutrement. Daily Knife, aka Luke Daddy, trolls will always be trolls. The best way to go about it is ignore them. Yeah, usually I just leave like a funny comment or like kind of troll them back, but in like a funny way. Like I'm never mean and I don't argue with people anymore. I used to like try and make a point, but now it's just like I don't even need to waste my time. DK, thank you, brother. Jay LaRusta, thank you, brother. Birds, thank you. Jin, Cerebral Palsy Gamer, thank you. Birds, thank you. Todd, I'm glad they liked that I said their names. Was it Tara and Amber? I lost the comment. My name was Tara and Amber. Tara and Amber, Sausage and Pepper's Apple Gang. Ice. Ice. I have something wrong with me. Which video caused the biggest addition of subscribers? The train hop. The number one was definitely the scare stealth camp. Like when I got accosted in the woods. That one was number one for sure. The train hop did really, really well. The Home Depot shed and the mall both did really, really well. The golf course did really well. That's a nice round top five, but those top three are the top three for sure. It's a lot of the railroad, train, bridge, train car, that kind of stuff. They all any stealth camp really brings in new people. I've done 2 weeks of stealth camping again in a row, and it's definitely I've seen the numbers start to go up again. The channel was really stagnant for a while. It's kind of upsetting to me, but I have to give people what they want. And if I have 1 million subscribers and upload a random fishing video, I'll get more out of it channel wise than if I have 20,000 and upload a fishing video. Like the difference in getting 3,000 views in 2 days or 700 views in 2 days to me is disheartening, but people want to watch what they want to watch. And people want to see me stealth camp. A lot of you, I know you're going to tell me and you've told me you'll watch whatever I do. The property tours are fun. Fishing, camping's fun, but a lot of people want to see stealth camping. But I'm going to really try and focus in on stealth camping and pepper and the other stuff like I have been. I had mentioned a couple days ago or last week about maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. I've been so busy and that I'm thinking about uploading occasional different stuff on Sundays. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to continue to upload Thursdays at 6 like I always do, but maybe try some of the other stuff like fishing or regular camping or even some mental health stuff, whatever. I thought about maybe doing some interviews with people like other campers, not a podcast, but sorry, we had pizza for dinner. So there's a lot of different things I can do, but people want to see stealth camping. And yeah, that seems to bring in the most numbers to answer your question, Todd. Ken Griffey III, Puff Puff Pass. Material World, have one at Cedar Point. Smoky Nature said, I would like to. Cedar Point's pretty awesome. I try to get up there once, twice a year. Material World's asking if I can explain the Asian Tony origins. It is from the rooftop, the restaurant rooftop video. He thinks he missed it. I'll post the link. It's a classic. One of the most unexpected and random hang on. Stealth Camp Roof Northwest. The heck was it? Where is it? It's funny scrolling through here and seeing all mine with Steve Wallace and where is it? Restaurant Roof. Yeah, that's what it was. Why can't I find it? Where the hell is it? Looking for it. Here it is. That's why, because it has nothing to do with restaurant rooftop in the title. So I'm posting it now. I'm commenting it, so it's in there. So the Asian Tony story. I went to camp on top of this local restaurant because there's a ladder to get up on the roof, like a service ladder thing. Um, and I got up there and I was that was the first time I was construction Kevin, and some guy was up there already camping and had been there. And I did go back and check it out, like without the details because people know the location, all that. I went back and checked it out like 2 times in the previous or in the following week, and he was still there. And then like 2 weeks later, I went back again and he was gone. And I haven't actually checked, but this was like one of the first camps. So it was like fall 2023. So go watch that video. But yeah, the guy in there is Asian Tony, and he has a story to tell, I'm sure. So Trever Rosenberg from OKC. Love the videos. I'm hoping that the Thunder and Cavs meet in the finals. That will be fun. Thank you for being here. David, newer to these, but glad to be here. I appreciate you being here too, both of you. Thank you both very, very much. Yeah, DK Lang, that's a custom tumbler from my aunt. She gave me another one for Christmas this year, and I love them because they're tall and skinny, so they're easier to grip. That's what she said. But they also fit in the cup holders in my truck super nicely. So I love that. Jess did catch me stealth camping, and now she has to take care of me. That's how Jessica and I met. I was stealth camping in an apple orchard, and she was there picking apples and just found me and took me home. Like I was a wet dog. What did Lauren post? Oh, this is J Kim's cerebral palsy gamer for sure. Oh, is he live right now too? He's live right now too. Well, I'm just jumping in his live to say hi. I'm still. Is he watching me? And I'm here at the same time. So he's watching my live while he's live. So I'm in J Kim's live right now. What's up, brother? That's funny. So I left it though because I'm here. But Lauren posted a link to his channel, and he's live right now too. So I was watching his live while I'm live while he's watching my live. That's pretty epic. Cool. Where are we? What's up, Brad? Brad is here, but I don't think that's his bushcraft channel. Is this your bushcraft channel? Everyone go subscribe to Brad's bushcraft evolution, but that's his personal channel. So I don't think that's going to link to his. Jason Bruno. Hey, Bruno, how you doing, Jason Bruno? Much love to you. Looks like a lot of people just left. A lot of people just left. That's kind of crappy. We were at like 50 or 60 people for a while now. Went down to 17 real quick. Am I boring everybody? That's all right. The most legendary moment was Bambino. Hey, Bambino. Hey, Bambino. I'm planning some Canada trips right now as we speak, actually. So very much looking forward to getting up there. Mark M says, "Where's my knife?" James, what's up? Jennifer Cargill says her 15-year-old likes the channel. We watch together sometimes. Hey, 15-year-old, I don't know what your name is, but Jennifer's your mother, and you're watching the Northwestern with your mother. That's pretty, you know what I'm trying to say? That's pretty good. Your mother's watching Northwest Wind. You're watching it with your mother. That's the best I got for you. I remember a cute dog on one of your videos on a boat. Do you still have a dog? Yeah, you've been here. He was just here. Lyrics upstairs. She just turned 12. Archer, you've seen Archer on the boat twice, including Archer passed away in November. One of there's a video of him on the boat for the last time. I filmed and took him out, not knowing I took him out on the boat, knowing it would be his last time on the boat because his legs were really bad. And so I'm like, it was a fall, nice day. I'm like, I'm going to take him out today. It's going to be his last time on the boat. And we didn't think he had too much time left, but we didn't think it was a matter of weeks. And yeah, about 3 weeks. So I took him out. He had just turned 13, or he was going to be 13, or he was 13. Or he was going to be 13. I think he was 12, whatever. Um, I took him on the boat, not knowing he only had about 3 or 4 weeks left. And then I edited his video and scheduled it to be uploaded that Thursday. Because I didn't have a video for that weekend, or I did, but I'm like, that's the video I'm going to upload. Was the last time taking him out. And then it just so happened that we took him to the vet 2 days prior to that video coming out. They told us not good, and we said we're not going to let him suffer for, so then the day after that is when we had to let him go. And then the day or 2 days after that, whatever it was when that video came out. So it was like just weird how it all worked out sequentially, and like, I don't know, just weird. But yeah, so Zero's a year old. We'll have had him. He just turned a year old about 3 weeks ago, or was it January 24th, I think. And then we adopted him March 15th when he was like 7 weeks old, whatever. So he's a year old. We've had him for a year. And then Lyric upstairs, our Akita Hound. Akita Shepherd. She just turned 12. So we still have 2 dogs. Skeeter says he'll be in Philly tomorrow chasing channel catfish. That'll be sweet. If you go live, shoot me a text or a message and I'll try to get on that. Jessica, Greg Betros is asking, everyone tell Jessica you want her to come camping with me. I'd like to get her camping with me at least one time. I have a couple nice spots picked out that are pretty easy to get in on. Not stealth camping, but just like nice fishing camping spots. So her and I could just go. So I would like to start with that. And then, I don't know how I could stealth camp with her. I don't think she would be into that. Maybe if I hit 100,000, maybe she'll stealth camp with me. But I would like to camp with her this summer. If I go to Oakland, that is close to you. Yeah, I would like to go as far west as possible. Birds is saying he counted 100 newly subscribed since last night. Are you talking about my channel? 100 since last night? I don't think I got that many today. I got a few for sure, but I don't know about 100. No, I've gotten a handful. Lake George, right? Okay, that's right. Drummer 0701 found your channel from Chilling Scares. Now I'm here to stay. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Hi, Zero. See, Zero's right here. Drummer 0701. So I'm actually a drummer too. And I'm assuming if you're a drummer, you're familiar with Mike Portnoy of Dream Theater. I actually just saw Dream Theater in concert last night. That's kind of why I'm tired, because I was out till midnight. Saw Dream Theater live last night in concert. The great Mike Portnoy has rejoined the band. One of my favorite drummers, one of the, if not the greatest living drummer. Good boy, Bubba. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Good boy. Go get your toy. It's okay. Good boy. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Why don't you go get your toy? So yeah, got to see not only Dream Theater, one of my favorite bands. Been a fan for a long, long time. And Mike Portnoy. Come on, then come up. If you're coming up, then come up. But you got to lay down. What is this nonsense? What are you doing? Oh. Okay, good boy. I know. I'm not playing with you right now. He's a good boy. Okay, go. Then go. Go get your toy. You're hurting me. I know. We'll play. Ow. You're hurting my back. You're like 70 pounds. He's like a punching bag. Just like dead weight. You were saying how you wanted to come to Texas. I do need to come to Texas. Trevor Rosenberg. Thank you so much for saying you love the videos. Jessica is asking if I'm drinking coffee at 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, I'm sipping on an iced coffee that you already know because you told me earlier that I drank some of your coffee, um, because I need it or I would be asleep because I was out till midnight and up till 2 and rocking out to Dream Theater, bro. Pull me under, pull me under. So good. Stop. Zero. I love you. Stop. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. He is a really good boy, though. Tail to the face. Zero is so cute. Stop. People love you for you, Sam. Keep Zero. You're killing me. I love you, though. Lay down again. You're being cute and fun. Why does this camera like suck so bad? Why is it dirty? It's just like looks like really grainy. Maybe I need to upgrade my laptop. Zero. Good boy, Bubba. Good boy. You hurt my back. Brad says, people love you for you. Keep doing what you like. 20K is amazing, but you'll double that soon. I hope so. For everyone that's just joining, don't lick my coffee tumbler, asshole. Now you probably ate poop outside. And I'm going to have poop coffee. Good boy. Go get your toy. For everyone just joining, coming in and out, I really appreciate 20,000 subscribers and growing. Again, the channel just turned 9 years old. Northwest Wind itself is a year and a half old as of March 1st. Got to plug in my laptop. Hang on one second. Glad I noticed that. Sorry for the movement. It took 9 years and a rebrand and severe dedication and focus. I've said it before, and it's not to toot my own horn by any means because I'm still doing it, but shooting a video a week where it requires me to stay overnight, it's a lot. Editing a video a week of, at least 2, if not closer to 3 hours of footage just for like a stealth camp, and then fishing videos, regular camps, trips, multi-day excursions, all that crap. Some of those are 6-7 hours, 8, not like the Canada camping trip from this past year, the canoe trip, the train hop. I mean, you're talking, those are like 10 to 12 hours worth of footage. So shooting those videos, editing those videos, plus I respond to every comment. You having fun, Z? Don't give me that look. You're the one squeaking the toy. It's a lot of work, a lot of blood, sweat, tears, time. Being out there with nothing else to do besides film as much as I can, but I can't film. I've said all this before. It's a lot of work, a lot of blood, sweat, time, tears, and it took, 9 years. There's got to be like 300 videos on the channel. I'm at Stealth Camp. I think that was Stealth Camp number 37. Stealth Camp number 37 is going to be this Thursday. McDonald's. I stealth camped at McDonald's. So just 37 stealth camps plus all the other camps, fishing videos, thises and that's, property tours. I mean, there's got to be 300 videos on the channel, plus even like the lives. Like how many times? Am I back? And I lost comments again, and I got kicked out again. I'm going to look into getting a new laptop because this is bullshit. Bullshit. At least I'm not out stealth camping. I'm at home because the last 2 times I've gone live, I've been stealth camping, and it's buffered and froze like this multiple times, and it was so frustrating, but at least I'm home and comfortable. So I lost a bunch of comments again. Great. Very great. I lost a bunch of comments again, and it drives me nuts because I like to respond to all of you, and now I can't. I missed. It's the 3rd time, I think, right? 3rd or 4th time. Let's is Franklin Castle the most haunted, and would I stealth camp there? Um Ooh, Todd. Somebody hang on one second. Hi Wendy, how are you? Material World. Todd is saying we should go camp at that scary location again. People, I don't think I want to go. Zero. Come here. Come here. Go get the other toy. Come here. Come here. Come. Good boy. Give me that. Give me that. Oh my god, he's playing. I don't think I want to go back and camp there, but stop. Don't look at me like that. Look at this goob. Okay, thank you. I like that dog. He's a good dog. People have told me to go back and camp there. I would like to oh, he's killing me. I would like to actually stay the night there, like complete the camp. But I've gone back there 2 times, and both times it did not turn out well. Made for great YouTube, but that would be epic if we could go do that. Maybe Tony should come out here and we should do a 3-way out there. That would be moist. I do love trains. I'm not sure what Franklin Castle is. Sadie Lamp Duo. Nice to see you, by the way. But I'm not sure what Franklin Castle is. People are talking about Steve Wallace. Oh, they're talking about Steve announcing he has a girlfriend. I mean, that's Steve's business. I'm not going to address those comments. If Steve is happy, then I'm happy. So for him, I'm saying. So I'm not going to address Steve gossip. Not that it's gossip, but Two Smelly Fingers is asking what my website is. You're talking like the merch website. I can post a link to that too. Hang on one second. It's just a big cartel. I don't actually have a .com. I don't think I'll ever make one because there's no need. But I just put that in the comments for you. Yeah, as long as he's happy. There are still, so he said he's looking for some patches. So there are still actually 5 patches left. So I thought I was going to have 20 or 25, I'm sorry. And I ended up selling about 15 or 16. I mean, I was going to order the minimum order quantity I thought was 20. And I was going to have a few extras, one for myself, one for Jessica, and then a couple just to hang on to. And then the minimum order quantity, I mentioned it in the last video, I think, or 2 videos. It was either the U-Haul or the airport. The minimum order quantity was actually, it was cheaper per piece to get, instead of 15 or 20 or 25, like every 5, it went down like whatever, 20 cents or something like that. So instead of just ordering the amount that I sold and a few more, it was even cheaper to order 5 more. So based on the amount that I sold, I wasn't actually going to do more than that because I didn't sell as many as I would have liked to, but it was cheaper and more cost effective. It was like if I ordered 15 versus ordering 25, it was like whatever, 20 or 30% more. It's like, why would I not want to have some extras? So I did mention it in the last couple of videos. I was going through my stockpile at my office today because that's where I ship stuff from. I still have stickers left, the sausage and dumpster stickers, and then the classic logo. I'll always have those in stock. I do need to order more. I have enough. I probably have like 15 left of each. So sticker packs are always available. As soon as those run out, I will order more. I've ordered more 2 different times now. A lot of people have bought stickers. But the patches, yeah, I did end up with about 7 after the ones I took for myself and Jessica. Like I said, I wanted to have a few extra laying around. So I ended up ordering, I think, 8 or 9 more total and ended up with 4, 5, or 6 more to sell, however it worked out. I sold 15, was going to order 20. Originally, I wanted to do 25, but I didn't sell 25. I sold 15, was going to order 20, but it was more cost effective to order 25. So after I kept one for me, for Jessica, and for my other buddy that I gave one to, I think and then somebody ordered one the day they arrived, ironically too. So I think there's either 4 or 5 left, patch wise. So, but I'm not making more, and if I do, it won't be for a long time, and they won't be that big. They're 5" by 5. Zero, what are you doing? So if you want them, there's still a couple left. As soon as they're on the gone from the website, that means they're gone. They didn't sell that well, but that's fine. It was just something I was offering to the community. But yeah, if you want one, you're down to your last chances. Stop. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. So, Too Much Gear Guy, what's up, brother? Did you post a video today? I think you did. I put it on my Zero. Get down. Get down. Good boy. He's hyper. Too Much Gear Guy, I think you did post a video today. I did not watch it yet. It's on my, did you post a video today? I swear. You did. Yep, you did. It's on my watch later. My essentials and, of course, more. Where's Too Much Gear Guy? If you guys aren't familiar, Too Much Gear Guy, I found him through Tony's channel, Random Adventures. Really awesome, and he has a lot of gear, so go give him a shot as well. Too Much Gear Guy, I forget what your name is. I know we've talked on Instagram, I believe. I'm really, really sorry, I forgot. And I know I talked to you on Tony's channel. What's your name again? I forgot. And I'm going to remember in like 5 minutes and be like, oh, Jimothy, I'm so sorry. Are you going to be at Tony's meetup too? Tu Madre Estan Gorda. Jessica will like this. She said the only thing she remembers from the Asian Tony video is that she heard for the first time, get me an icy or a slushy. So that is the first time. So if you donate to the coffee donation or buy merch or any of that, just know that it goes to coffees, renting U-Hauls, other cool stuff I've done like Cardboard Steve, and slushies for Jessica. So Jessica says she always tells me it's better if I answer questions in real time. That's very true. I just like to talk and then read comments and talk and then read comments. It's just kind of how I operate. Jessica's talking back and forth with people. Lauren said, wait, what? Zero. I love you so much. You're such a good, loyal, happy boy. And I know you want to be part of everything, but when we're in the tent together, you destroy everything and then just sleep on top of me. And when I'm just trying to be live with all the homies, you're just like, you're a good boy, though. Look how big you're, such a good big boy. You guys all saw, you can go watch literally from the first day we ever picked him up, which was the first day we met him. We didn't go meet him when he was born. My aunt adopted his mother, and she happened to be pregnant, which she didn't know at the time. So my aunt rescued the mother, rescued him. So he is a rescue. He was born to my aunt, and we were going to go meet the puppies. And I said, I can't go meet them until we're bringing him home that day because I won't be able to meet him, then leave and have to wait to come back and get him. So you can go literally watch the videos on the channel the first day we met him. So every time you see Zero in a video, I mean, his whole life so far has been not his whole life, but it's all been showcased on the channel, right, handsome? And now you're a big boy. You're killing me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're Zero. You're hurting me. You're hurting my back. You know you are. I tell you all the time. You're hurting me. My back hurts. Been having back pains for a couple months. I've been going to the chiropractor. Feeling a lot better. Today was my last scheduled appointment. And I haven't had really any pain all week. But I was at a concert last night, Dream Theater's band. I was at a concert last night, standing for 4 hours on a concrete floor. And I should have wore like my running shoes versus my PFs. Like when I go to like Cedar Point and amusement parks, baseball games, I now wear like my Asics running shoes because they have support. And I did not think to do that last night. So I was wearing tennis shoes with no support on a concrete floor with a bad back. So, and I got adjusted today. So my back hurts, but it'll be fine tomorrow. So someone's asking Lauren where he gets his diapers. I don't know what the purpose of that comment is, but if he feels like answering it, go ahead, Lauren. Yeah, Jessica will come camping at some time. I know she will. I don't know if she'll want me to film the first time, but I'll probably have to because I'm not gonna go camping with my wife for the first time when I run an outdoor channel and not make a video of it. You know, maybe I'll just set it up outside for certain parts. I could just use Jessica like for my thumbnails. That's what Lauren's pointing out. And I'm not dogging any female creators out there, but a lot of female creators are, I don't want to say this and be rude, but a lot of female creators out there use their God-given hocks in their thumbnails and wear pieces of fabric that accentuate those hocks and put those in the thumbnail like chopping wood to build a fire and cooking bacon on it. And it's like chopping wood or like bent over with the axe, like I'm chopping wood and get, 600,000 clicks because I call it hawk vision. Let's just call it hawk vision, like hawks. So they use their hawks, accoutrement. They use their hawks to thumbnail people into subscribing and, hawking hills. So I could use Jessica for that, like first time camping with my wife and have her like holding a plate of sausage and peppers or like turning around like hawks. So, but if we ever go camping together, I'll film it. They can see who is hairier. I mean, you guys definitely all make me laugh. Leia, hi, Leia's just here. She says, I just joined right now to poop coffee. You had to be there. Zero probably ate poop outside. He eats poop once in a while. He's a dog. And he licked my tumbler cup. And so I said, it's probably poop coffee. But my back itches. The train hop was an amazing video. Thank you. That was really fun to make. Very rewarding. It was my first real. I mean, I've been making videos. I have YouTube channels that are since 2006 when YouTube started. So 20 years old. That was my first major. Well, no, I guess it wasn't, but it was the first one I undertook on my own, completely shot, edited, music, all that myself. That was a big project. But very happy with how it turned out. I love going back and rewatching that. I love that it's got kind of like a cult following to it. Even it's not huge, but it is what it is. Steve Wallace liked it. When I first uploaded it, this was when I was still Puff Puff Bass, and I had 3,500 subscribers, 3,000 and change. I uploaded it, and I had just discovered Steve Wallace at the time. Uncle Canada, if you're familiar with the channel, Uncle Canada sent me a video one crappy Sunday afternoon, or we might have been driving home from fishing, and he's like, are you familiar with Camping with Steve or whatever? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I didn't really ever watch camping, stealth camping, any of that kind of content. I didn't know who Steve was. And Canada showed me or sent me the video of him and Crazy Neighbor, RIP, building that railway at the acreage out of old fence posts and stuff, which I don't think they ever completed. It was he was going to build a cart railway back to one of the tree houses. And I'm a huge train guy. I'm a big train guy. The train main. And so I immediately went home and watched that. And then I'm like, this guy's awesome. And I binged all his video, and immediately was like a big fan. And I think at the time Steve had like 400,000, because then he was at that few 100,000, and he just like shot up to 1 million. Now he's getting closer to two, whatever. But so I immediately became like a big fan overnight, and then did the train hop. Was doing my thing like I always was. And when I uploaded the train hop video, like within the first week, it got like 10,000 some odd views. It was like my best video of all time at the time. And one day I logged on there, and Steve had watched it and said like, "Nice job, brother. This was awesome," or something like that. And so that was pretty cool, because at the time I was not North. That was like 2 years before I went Northwest Wind, and had just been a fan of Steve, not for that long. And all of a sudden, Steve was watching that video. He's watched a few of my videos. I don't know if he silently watches or does so incognito. I'm assuming he's got to keep tabs on other people in the niche and in the space. I mean, if you type in my name or Steve's name or Tony's name or Todd's name, we all come up together. So, I mean, I know he's watched a few others because he's commented on them. But as far as, I don't think he's subscribed. I don't think he's, I mean, who knows? I'm not here to talk about Steve. I love Steve. Would love to collab with him. I've reached out. He did give me permission for the Steve Wallace cardboard video. I consulted him prior to even ordering Cardboard Steve. I said, "I've got this idea. I would like to do this, but I want your blessing." He said, "Go for it. I think it'll be funny. Just let me see the video before it's live." And I'm like, "All right." And then like a month later, I'm like, "Steve, remember that idea we chatted about? I'm gonna do it." He's like, "Go ahead." I'm like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah." And then like a week later, I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna order this." He's like, "Looking forward to it, brother," or whatever. Shot the blah 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 blah. He liked the video. So that was, if anyone is wondering, yeah, Steve was well aware, obnoxiously reminded that I was going to do this video, and gave me his blessing ample amount of times for what it's worth. So, per usual, this has been like one long rant. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. Where are we at here? Let's get some more comments in here. The dirty Sasquatch novels. That's hilarious. Puff Puff Bass was good stuff. Yeah, Puff Puff Bass was a good time. It's cool to know that anyone that finds my channel now can go back and watch all that stuff, but I don't align with who I was back then anymore. I was a scumbag in a lot of ways. Not a bad person, but just not a great person. I used a lot of different things, and I was in a bad headspace, and I still had ambitions and drive, and was doing all kinds of stuff to try to get myself out there and make something of myself with my talents and passions, but was just always hindering myself. Also hanging out with people that, it's my choice and my doings, but people that brought me down and didn't support me and that were just mean. I just really was not doing all the right things to try to be successful. And now that's like all I'm trying to do. It's hard. It's easier said than done, but stealth camp at the zoo, that's on the list. Experimental experiments, it's a good idea. It's been on my list. Just have to figure out how to do it properly. I can't just like go to every place that I can't stealth camp at and just sleep in my truck. Occasionally I'll do a truck camp if it's like the airport. Like I was going to go sleep in the airport and then I couldn't because it closed, blah, blah, blah. But I got to figure that one out. The zoo. What was my most uncomfortable stealth? Honestly, both of the U-Hauls. So the Christmas U-Haul and then the one I just did, because even with in the Christmas U-Haul, I had the air mattress and like a full sheet set and then a full king size comforter and multiple, like basically our guest bedroom's bed set, 4 king size pillows, a king size air mattress, king size comforter with a sheet, and then a top quilt and I was wearing warm clothes. And then the same thing when I did the U-Haul camp like 2 weeks ago. It's just an uninsulated steel. I said it in both videos. It's an uninsulated steel box. And it was below freezing in the Christmas one. And then 2 weeks ago, it was below zero. And the cold air just traps in there so bad that even in that full bed setup or in my negative 30 degree, negative 32 degree, meaning negative 32 degree sleeping bag, I was so cold that literally I just wanted to throw in the towel. Luckily, I didn't at either, but that was definitely the worst. Venger6, hey, congratulations. Thank you. I don't recognize your name, but I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you. Bridget Holland, thank you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Well, I guess you comment all the time, but I don't think I've seen you on a live in a while. But thank you for being here. Very, very much. I appreciate you. You've been very supportive. And every time I see your name, I know it's going to be a comment that makes me smile because you're always so kind and thoughtful. And I appreciate it very much. So thank you. Thank all of you for 20,000 and all of your support and kindness and well wishes and likes, and even all of you that hate watch me, all your donations, all your people that have bought merchandise, people that have sent me kind emails and supportive emails when I've been going through things, all of you that have shared your, I say, if you ever need a friend, mental health stuff, all that, reach out. All of you that have reached out to, consult me, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate all of you opening up and feeling comfortable enough to trust me or hear me out or do the same for me. A lot of you have reached out to me and shown support. So much love to all of you for all of that. Yeah, too much gear guy and tu madre estan gorda. Scary locations. The past 2 Halloweens, I keep saying I'm going to do all kinds of haunted stuff, and I just never do. I don't know why. I'll have to do it this year. Just like maybe every video in October will be something haunted. Maybe I'll go camp at Tony's house on Halloween night and haunt his house and try and scare him or something too. Todd Smith says, I think the buffering is a great example of how you handle the small problems and still make good content. Things don't always go as planned, but you just keep on trucking. I appreciate it. You're 100% right. Even when I go stealthing, if I get caught or at the airport, it closed, and I'm like, I have to shoot the airport video tonight. That's what I want to do. So we slept in the truck. I didn't like sleeping in the truck because I was still at the airport, so it's still a stealth in a secured place, but I've always tried to do the best I can, be unprepared. That's just kind of my thing. I'm just going to go do it. There's not I always have to have some preparation, know what I'm going to eat, know at least where I'm going, kind of at least have a Google map idea of what, but just show up and make a video. And whatever happens is what you see. Sometimes the videos aren't complete. I still have a list of the golf course, the train bridge, the dumpster, the corn maze, the 5G. I've got a bunch of fails or getting caught that I still have to redeem myself on. But Asian Tony on the roof. But I show up and I do it, and whatever happens is what you see. Is it always a long video or successful? No. Are they always entertaining? I hope. But yeah, good point. I get up, go, film, edit, upload. Do it. I just do it. Why, Jess? Why? I still can't hear. I can't stop hearing him snapping his lips. I have been counting. Accoutrement. Sorry. Oh, I'm tired too. We've already been live for over 2 hours. Wow. This is going to be one of the longer lives ever. I'll stay on for a while, though. I'll be up I'm not going to be on a couple more hours, but I'll stay on for a little while for sure. Looks like there's still a lot of people commenting too. So cool beans. Glad to have you all here. Accoutrement. Appreciate all the laptop offers. You should go stealth camping at Crazy Man's in North Texas area research. There's a clock tower. Venger6. I appreciate the idea. Do me a favor. My Instagram and email are down below in the description of every video. Shoot me an email or Instagram message. Give me some more info. I'm thinking about doing a road trip of sorts with some cool camps. Sorry, I'm just pulling my my gym shorts down because they were kind of riding. Um, Shoot me, any of you that have ideas or locations or any of that. Commenting on videos is always fun, and in here, giving me ideas and whatnot. But the best way to converse with me on them or for me to actually research them is to message me or email me, because then I only open Instagram messages and emails when I have time to respond to them. So I don't just like open something and not respond. It's like when I'm going to read it is when I can dedicate time to actually respond to it. So shoot me anything you want me to actually pay attention to more than just banter here, or responding to your comments on videos. Shoot me an email or an Instagram message. And when I open it, I can actually dedicate the time to check it out. We need a contest to win a stealth camp with the Northwest Wind. I don't know how that would work, but that would be kind of epic. How would that work? You enter a contest to stealth camp with me. I don't know how that would play out per se. That would be cool though. Um, Interesting. I don't know how that would work. A contest to win a stealth camp with me. Um, Julian Harrow, I don't know what you're talking about, saying weird stuff, but good for you. Julian Harrow's on a roll, everybody. They are Velcro, so no sewing is needed. What is going on here? People are funny. Perlo says, congrats. Thank you so much. I'm just going to let you keep talking, Julian. Conrad. Conrad T, if you take your boat and leave from Erie, PA. I go fishing Erie a few times a year up at Presque Isle. It's really good fishing. Canada always catches a ton of fish there. I always catch like one or two, but it's as much as Canada's had a lot of luck there, and I've had really crap luck. And like, I think we've been there 3, 4, maybe 5 times. Like we've gone like twice a year the past couple years. Uncle Canada has had a lot of luck there, and he like always outfishes me. He's very like technique specific. I have my go-tos and I stick to my guns. So it's like I'm Jekyll and Hyde. Like I stick to my guns and use what I know works, and very rarely change the scene. And Canada changes baits like women change underwear, and that's why he outfishes me, I'm sure. But yeah, that would be cool. Erie to Long Point. I think it's like 50 miles, maybe a little less, 40 to 50, 60 miles, somewhere in there. That would be cool. But my boat, I've gone about 4 miles out on Lake Erie, and even just the natural swell out there in my little 16-foot flat bottom bass boat. It's not a fun place to be. It's cool being out that far, but if the wind kicks up even a little bit, 1 to 3s, I mean, it's a perilous situation. Even if it's completely safe, it's not a smart idea. It's in a boat that's suitable to it. You can go all the way through Canada, just drive on the land. But in a boat my size, I have to make smart choices just based on the water conditions. And if it's completely glass out there, I'm all for whatever. But glass on Lake Erie could turn into 3 to 5 foot waves in an hour or less. So if I'm putting myself in a position to where I could potentially be trapped in those waves, I'm putting my life at risk just by assuming the weather is not going to change when it can change in an instant. So 0. Oh my God. He's a menace. You're a big boy though, huh? Every day you get bigger. He's chasing his tail. 1985 band, Surprise You Know Them. What are you talking about? Dream Theater? Who are you talking about? My kids are my chiropractor. They are not great. That's pretty funny. Have I thrown a line out and caught any fish lately? No. So the last time I went fishing, which is it's been a really long, crappy winter here, and my back's been screwed up. So it's kind of why it was a bad winter too, because I didn't get out and fish at all. I haven't fished since December 27th or 28th. The waterfall fishing with Zero, and then I went camping with him too. I put up that video. So it's been 2 solid months since I fished, but definitely getting out this weekend. Not sure if it'll be a camping mission, but my plan is to go to PA. Might even take Friday off and go fish up in PA, stay Friday night and fish Saturday as well. So we'll see how that plays out. But so what you're saying is we're going to start seeing more of your hawks? Maybe so. Just maybe so. Tu madre es tan gorda. Jessica's trying to show me the new artwork above my head. Just some cool Tamagami Kanuko. It was a pencil charcoal drawing some lady did like 10 years ago, and I finally got it framed. Jessica framed it for me for Christmas. When Sam was at the Texas Air, yeah, Jessica asked me, what is going on here? Oh, I scrolled up on accident. I need to get my glasses out, but they're upstairs. 20 minutes behind. Am I 20 minutes behind? Oh, well. Wendy Pacheco, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that. It says, buy Jess a coffee. I will buy her a slushie. Actually, I bought her a slushie today on my way home. And they're like 79 cents for a Polar Pop. So you just bought Jessica roughly 3 slushies, including today. So today's slushie is on Wendy Pacheco. Thank you so much, Wendy, and all of you that have donated. If any of you donated and I missed the comment because of my stupid refresh thing, I really apologize. But to all of you that have given, whether it's here or the coffee donation link below, merchandise, any of that stuff. A lot of you guys have, some of you have sent me gifts and stuff. I really, really appreciate it big time. More than you know. I say it all the time. Small, simple way to support the channel. It all goes right back into it. Every dollar goes right back into it. And as much as monetary support means a lot to me, so does just your views, your kind comments, emails, follow me or not follow me, Instagram follows and messages and all that stuff. It's all very, very much appreciated. I've said it more times than you probably need to hear, but I want you to know it's true. So, Wendy, thank you very, very much. Very, very much. And all of you. Thank you very much. I'm always behind on comments. Where does Cardboard Steve live? In my gear room right there. So Cardboard Steve's only about 10 feet away right now, but he's put away. And if I bring him out, Zero's going to go nuts and he'll destroy him because he already tried the one time. Speaking of which, of course, as soon as he was laying on his back, like all like, no, I don't do step 2 like camping with Steve. I don't drink. I have drank. I'm sober. Different forms. When I say different forms of substance abuse, I numbed myself for a long time with different things. You know, I liked to feel not feeling anything, if that makes sense. So I wasn't like, I'm saying it respectfully. I wasn't like a junkie or anything, or I wasn't like a drug addict or anything, or like an alcoholic. But I definitely used, you know, a lot of things and would go out with my buddies and, you know, I never had a problem, but when I would go out and, or put myself in positions, it made my problems worse. I don't know how to describe it. One day I'm just going to have to kind of just tell my story and how, not just based on things like I'm talking about there, but it's another thing I've wanted to do, but I think I might wait till the channel's a little bigger just so it has more of an impact. That's been my plan. Um, just like doing a fan meet and greet, but then Tony's throwing Tony Fest, so we're gonna do it all together. But um, I know I allude to a lot of things about my past and who I am or who I was or all that good stuff. I would like to tell my story in greater detail in a linear fashion, but I think I'm going to sit on that until, like I said, if or when the channel's big enough that it can reach more people and more of an audience. And it'll kind of connect a lot of dots based on things I share and things that you've heard me talk about or that I touch on and um, that I allude to and who I am and why and where I've been and where I come from and where I'm planning to, all that stuff. So we'll get there. But no, I don't drink. Currently, no, I don't. Again, I was never dependent on any substance except nicotine, which I haven't done that in a while either. But yeah, drugs and alcohol, I've been there, done that. Was never like, rock. I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much, but don't ever, don't ever count yourself out. If you need a friend, you need a hand with mental health, substance abuse, anxiety, depression, PTSD, any of that stuff. I say it all the time. My contact info is below in every video. Reach out to me and I will help you any way that I possibly can. So you have my word. And it's come true for a lot of people. So, all you people talking about Texas, and yeah, the red Christmas leggings, I did ruin her leggings. A lot of people do watch from Texas. There's a few people in here now from Texas, including Luke, and he's moist. Jess, yeah, when I was in Texas at the airport, my sausage was a little more manly because everything is bigger in Texas, even the sausages. Have I ever been at the top of Terminal Tower? No, but I would love to camp up there. All like the DJ EV gets to go up there and do music stuff because he knows people. I would love to camp up there. Douglas Philippi, this kid's for real. I try. Thank you so much for saying so. Will there be merchandise at the gathering? Probably not from me. The shirts, stickers. I have stickers on hand because I just order those and I ship those out myself. But all of the merch, I'm about to put hats in the store in the next week. I'm waiting for the rest of the patches to sell out, and then I'm going to put up hats. But the shirts and the hoodies and the hats are all made to order. So there you place the order, the shirt is made, and then the color or design and size is it's all custom, and then it's made to order and fulfilled and shipped from a supplier. So I don't actually, it makes my life easy because I don't have to actually stock anything, and you can get the size and color and design you want at a moment's notice. There's no need for me to spend money ahead of time, and you can buy it now or buy 10 of the same or 10 different ones, and you'll get them all at the same time. So it makes my life really easy. It's through Printful. A lot of creators use it because again, they don't have to stock anything, and it's very, very friendly and cost effective as well. Good boy. I love you so much. He's such a good boy. Look at how sweet he is. He's such a good boy. And he loves his dad. You love your dad, don't you? Look at you. He's such a good boy. Him and I have bonded so much. He's been to Canada with me twice. Been on several camping, fishing trips together, overnights. I take him on a lot of, if I'm going grocery shopping or going, not grocery shopping, but just local errands where I can just leave him in the car for, 10 minutes or less. He loves being around me. He's just a very good boy. He's a mama's boy too, but no bite. He's still very like mouthy. He doesn't bite. He just likes to play. But you're a good boy. Stop. 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 Okay. I was leaning on that pillow because my back hurts. Delicioso. pardon me. Mike Manis, hey, how are you? How you doing? Kerpop says, congrats, sausage and peppers, go Cavs. Accoutrement, moist. Hotel USA, thank you so much. He says, congrats on the subscribers. I appreciate you very, very much. Sadie Lamp, have I ever caught fish in the Cuyahoga or Rocky River, which are both rivers in Cleveland that flow into Lake Erie? I've caught many fish out of both, yes. The Cuyahoga, yeah, I've been fishing like my whole life. And I don't hit them both often. I hit the Cuyahoga more often than the Rocky. But yes, I've caught steelhead in the Rocky. I've caught smallmouth in the Rocky. In the Cuyahoga, I don't think I ever caught a steelhead in the Cuyahoga, but many smallmouth, catfish, carp, bowfin, goby. Did I say catfish? Largemouth even too. But the Rocky, yeah, smallmouth and steelhead, I believe. Thanks for the hard work, dedication. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you, Wendy. Lauren, you said you're back and now farewell, but thank you so much, Lauren. I'm glad to see you back here, and I hope you won't be a stranger. Thank you for the support and being A1 since day one. Much love to you, brother. Very, very much love to you, brother. I'm probably going to sign off here too in about 5 minutes. Been on for 2.5 hours. Dead tired. I was out till midnight at a show last night. And even sober through the show, being at a loud metal concert, standing on a concrete floor for 4 hours, being out till midnight when I'm on a schedule, the day of the time change, even being sober. I don't drink, I don't smoke or do any of that crap anymore. 5 years ago, I definitely would have, but even being sober, I feel like crap today after doing that last night. So I can't imagine, even if I had 3 or 4 beers or, enjoyed some rock and roll in conjunction with, I don't know how I'd feel because I'm a zombie today. And I worked and then I had a Cairo and got to deal with my accoutrement. So Dave Hurley, put the kids to bed. Go do it. Much love to you. Swamp Dog. Dave, you're the man. Much love, brother. Swamp Dog Overland Adventure. Congrats. You're a good guy. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Wendy's talking about Xander Budnick. Big fan of Xander. He talks about his struggle a lot too. I'm honestly surprised BetterHelp hasn't reached out to me to become an ambassador because I'm like the poster boy for that. Like they don't even need to give me a script because I'm saying their script just on my own accord. So if BetterHelp wants to pay me to do their spiel, I'll gladly take that money and do that because they do help a lot of people. And I'm already an advocate for mental health anyway. So I turn down sponsorships all the time. I am working on a sponsorship and I don't know if I should take it or not. I don't really like having monetary strings to anybody, and I don't. I had the coffee one, and it didn't work out, not because of me. That I walked away from that, and it was nonsense. So and then Temu is just kind of a whatever. But both times that I had paid partnerships, I held up my end of the bargain, and it didn't turn out to be what was promised or sold to me as why I should sign up for that. So I'm 0 for 2. 0 for 2 on paid partnerships. And I don't really want to, and I've said it before, even prior to and in between those two partnerships, I don't really want to be monetarily obligated to anybody. I actually have 2 in the works right now that we're at like the contract level, meaning we're discussing terms. And if I can't get it to be how I want it to be, with no, like, I'm not working for you, I'm doing what you're asking, but you're going to do what I want, or else I don't need your money or your products. And that's not like a douche thing. It's like, I don't care about sponsorships. Like, yeah, I want to get paid and I want to not have to adhere to your, what I'm trying to say? Like, not my way or the highway, but I have my own channel. I do my own thing. And you're offering to sponsor me, but I'm the one that actually has to go out there and do the work and promote the stuff. Like if it's not in my favor or how I foresee portraying that crap on my channel, then why do I need to work with you at all? So I have two things in the works. We're doing the dance right now, so we'll see. Both establishments, without giving away who or what they are things I would use and enjoy to represent. But again, it's like if it's not creative control is what's most important to me, and if like I have to be a slave to scripts and metrics and how many I sell, and I got to push discount codes and all that, it's like so. But yeah, Xander Budnick, like BetterHelp, like I said, if BetterHelp reached out, I would take their money and I'd gladly push that because I am a big mental health advocate, substance abuse, PTSD, trauma, anxiety, depression, um, all that stuff. I'm definitely a big advocate of that, and I would have no problem supporting something like that. Um, I definitely like Xander a lot. I like his canoe trips and that kind of stuff more so than like the mountain climbing and like the island adventures and all that. To me, he's branched out and it's working well for him, which is great. So yeah, great to see his channel doing so well. Did he hit 2 million yet? He's got to be close. The cardboard Steve prank in the shower, that would be funny. But Jessica and I are both very jumpy. We've used to scare each other for fun all the time. And I requested that we stop because I have triggers and trauma, and so does she. So sometimes she would scare me, and even if it's funny and lighthearted, sometimes my reactions wouldn't be nice because it's like a trauma response. So if someone scares me and I get upset, I haven't worked through my trauma enough to allow my reactions to not sometimes be angry. And of course, I'm angry for 10 seconds and I realize, okay, I'm safe. I'm grounded. It's just Jessica, my loving best friend and wife of love of my life, just messing with me. But my my brain is calibrated to fight or flight instantaneously. And if I say something really mean off the top of my tongue that I don't mean, and then 10 seconds later regret, it's like it's not fair to her that we're being playful and I get upset. And it's also not fair that I scare her too. And she has trauma from her childhood and stuff too. And it's the same thing. And it's, like uh we stopped doing it because um it's not fun and games when people have trauma. I mean, 99 times out of 100 it was fine, but a couple times, why would you fuck? And it's like, okay, I know. Like, well, you got upset. It's like, yeah, I know. I know. And a couple times, well, I have trauma and you scare. I'm like, yeah, it's trauma. So, um, Big Cheese, Bigger Love, 20,000. Um, Damned awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of hard work, like you said, time, blood, sweat, tears, but I'm happy to do it. I'm having a lot of fun. It is a lot of work, but so is anything. Can I stealth camp on the 4th Street promenade, like East 4th Street? I guess I could. There's homeless people there 24/7, so essentially I would just be pretending to be homeless versus stealth camping. But Zero is, you love his sweet face, Wendy. He's sleeping right here right now. I can't really pick up my laptop, but Dave C. Fishing, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I do have some downtown Cleveland ideas. I was going to shoot one this winter, and then the weekend I was actually going to go shoot it was the worst back pain that I had. I was like basically crippled all weekend, so to speak, and we got a really bad snowstorm, which is why I wanted to film it that weekend, but my back was so jacked that I did not, but I will. Wendy says her son is saying Zero is why I have a ton of subscribers. Yeah, Zero and Jessica for sure. Not me at all. Definitely not. Sadie Lamp or Dave C's asking any travel video plans. Yeah, Canada trips coming up, camping, fishing trips. Planning to go back down to Maryland for a few days with Emery and Uncle Canada, hopefully. Canada at least. I have one trip on the books for sure. I'm hoping to go twice, if not 3 times. I would really like to get down to Florida and do some amazing largemouth, like go for my personal best largemouth bass fishing and camp down there. but kind of more just like the usual stuff. We'll kind of see where it takes me. Canada for sure, Pennsylvania a bunch for sure. We'll get out there. We'll get out there. Still a little early in the season yet. I think my season will officially start this weekend. And then once the ball gets rolling, it's just all uphill and downhill from there in a good way. Like uphill, yes, downhill, the analogy. So Brad has hit almost 500. Yeah, Bushcraft Evolution. I've mentioned him before on the channel, Brad, one of my very good friends that I've met through YouTube. I believe he'll be at Tony Fest as well. So Bushcraft Evolution. Brad, if you want to post your link, feel free. If not, go give him a search, Bushcraft Evolution. He posts every so often, has some cool camps with his kids, makes some really cool outdoor stuff for himself, some stuff he's selling or planning on selling, and just kind of like an overall good outdoors guy, from top to bottom, whether it's gear or missions or the accoutrement. Has a couple stealth camps as well. I believe he said he's going to be doing some more stealth camps this year. So if you want to get in on those on the ground floor, go shoot him a subscription right now. I'm tired. I'm fading. So sorry for the jumbled sales pitch there, but Brad, but Bushcraft Evolution. Bushcraft Evolution. Helltown, Greg Betros is another place. I was going to camp there this October, and time just got away from me. I was also with the wet. That's why I was thinking earlier when I was talking about the haunted camps in October. I was like, I had all these plans this year for haunted stuff, and I didn't do any of them. And it's because the wedding and stuff. We had my bachelor party was a full long weekend. Well, Jessica's parents were in town. Her mom and stepdad were in town in August. And then the following weekend, so they were here for like a 3-4 day weekend. And then the following weekend was like the first weekend in September. Either way, they were here. Her parents were here like the last weekend in August. And then my bachelor party was a 3-day weekend the week after that. And then we had the wedding party at our house and family in town for the whole next weekend. So you're talking 3 out of 4 weekends in a row. I was either out of town or hosting family. And then 2 weeks after that is actually when Jessica and I got married and people were in town. So literally like 5 out of 7 weekends, I was either hosting people or getting married or out of town, including the weekends that prior to those and past those, I was taking fishing trips because that's like the meat of my fishing season, like spring to early summer, and then like late summer to early winter. So the shoulder seasons are when I fish the most, and I really was crammed. I didn't get to fish. I mean, it was life stuff, and I'm happy I'm married and family and all that good stuff. But I didn't get to fish hardly any of those weekends. So video creation, I still got videos out, but it wasn't at the top of my list to go balls to the wall. And I really think that's kind of when the channel started to slow down. Like I probably would be if I kept stealth camping and pushing hard throughout fall into winter instead of picking back up just now. I think I'd probably be at 25,000, maybe closer to 30,000. No joke, because the momentum was still like this, and then it started to plateau pretty hard, and then up and down, and it's just now starting to pick up again. So I'm putting my foot to the pedal to the metal and really trying to get that momentum going again. But Jason Cole, appreciate you big time. Lauren, much love to you. Doug Philippi, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Why so much? Can't we just say I'm good in one? Zero, damn it. It's okay, good boy. He almost just ripped the lamp off the table. Good boy, it's okay. He doesn't know what he's doing. Doug Philippi, Can't we just say I'm good and one good? You do whine a lot. I do like you stuff. I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying, but none of it makes sense. But you say that I whine a lot. I mean, I'm here. I talk to everybody. I vent. I tell people what's on my mind and what I'm going through. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Like, do I complain? Sure. Do I vent? Yeah. I mean, I just tell you what's going on in my life. I tell you what's good, what's bad. People ask questions, I answer them. I'm transparent. Like I am who I am. So I understand what you're saying. I'm grateful for what I have. Do we all take certain things for granted sometimes? Sure. Do we all appreciate what we have? Try to. That's all we can really do is work hard, work hard, play hard, take care of your family, support your and um, try and enjoy yourself in your free moments. Um, it's really what I do. If you interpret me as anything other than just real and upfront with all of you, you all don't know me from anything else behind the screen. At least most of you don't. But it's pretty much 90% what you see is what you get. I have a little bit of a persona, sure, because got to put it on a little bit, but it's not like some Instagram model with a six pack and a perfect hairline and whatnot. And then he goes and he has like fake teeth and hair plugs or I don't know. I'm trying to make a point, but I don't know what it is. But you know what I'm trying to say. So um, I'm not gonna go take off my makeup and be a different person than I am. Yeah, I mean I have addiction issues and mental health issues and a really kind of crappy, sad family life. But now I have my own family and I've come a long way and worked through a lot of my demons. And I have a loving wife and I have a home and two dogs. And used to have a lot more friends and I cut them all out, a lot of them. And now all my friends are who I consider to be good friends, including a lot of people that I've met through YouTube. So there's a lot of good, but do I not have the right to complain? Do I not have the right to assess things in my life, good or bad? Do I not have the right to be real about, life is hard as much as I'm blessed and have good things in my life? I've also been through a lot and fought hard to get where I am and dealt with a lot and faced a lot of adversity. And I'm sure if you took a survey of people that have known me in depth and interpersonally for a long time. If you took a survey 15 years ago and then 10 years ago and then 5 years ago and asked where they thought I would be, and like I said, I was never like in the depths of hell or, a drug addict or like homeless or whatever, but, I wasn't really like a functioning, contributing member of society. I mean, I was, but not at like only at just like a subsistence level. You survey those people, they probably would think I wouldn't have amounted to much. And I think I've amounted to quite a bit just because I decided to take accountability and, stop. I don't know. Why am I defending myself? I don't have to. But that's my point. So complaining, whining, this, that, but then here I am telling you what it is. And that's what I'm doing when I'm whining or complaining from your perspective. So I'm answering your questions. You know what I'm trying to say? So no animosity or anything like that. I just keep it real. I don't know what else you want me to do. That's all I'm saying. So and no, I see people. I haven't read these comments yet, but I see people. There's no. I'm keeping it. All I'm saying is he can say whatever. Anyone can say whatever they want or interpret my words, but I just keep it real. I'm just me. Like, and that rant I just went on in response to your comment is the same thing that I do to anyone's comment, whether I'm talking about how to catch a largemouth bass or how, you know. So I'm also tired, very tired. Um, But yeah, it's all right, Doug. All good. No harm, no foul. No, I didn't take it in a negative way. Just you're just pointing something out, and I'm just giving you my take. That's all. Um, Happy to have you here either way. Authenticity, yeah, Dave C. Thank you. Um, love your clothes. Did you get them at Cleveland Clothing Co? No, this is from I think it's called Where I'm From, and they're in South Park Mall. Where I'm from, they have all the cool, like the Jake and the Gund and all the old school Cavs stuff, Kenny Lofton, all that. I think it's Where I'm From. They're in South Park Mall. Um, right like when you walk in. I think so. Yeah, where I'm from, the Jake. Um, don't worry about the negative people. Do what makes you happy. No, I appreciate that, Joseph Beach, for sure. I'm with you. Just like I said, what you see is what you get. Um, I'm unapologetically me, whether it's in a video or live or responding to comments or with my wife on a bad day. I'm just me. Um, Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. It's all right. It's no big deal. No need. No one's gonna. We're not gonna argue here and get on each other. It's just I'm just me. I'm a polarizing person. Like I said, either you love me, you hate me, or you tolerate me because you want to love me or want to hate me. I don't know, but it's all good. Anglo-Saxon. Not only did I have the honor to meet with Jim, I had the honor of uh, talking with him for a long time, communicating. He did come to Cleveland. He did stay with me. We did go fishing. We went to, I mean, I was drinking at the time. I keep saying it like I was an alcoholic or I was drinking every day or like doing drugs every day. That wasn't the case. I'll have to tell my story to clarify all that. Because when I talk about it, I don't want to like paint a picture that I'm hiding from who I was. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, I got Stoby and I had some beers. We went fishing. He stayed at the house. And I really wish you would have stayed a few more days, but it just didn't work out. I'll have to tell that story too. That's a good Sunday night video. Like the story of me with Stobe the Hope. I might do that. I'm going to work on that video. I'm emailing myself right now. Stobe Sunday. I said I wanted to do other videos for Sundays, occasionally upload on a Sunday. That's a good video for Sundays. But yeah, so I'll tell that Stobe story. I mean, yeah, he stayed with me. I have a lot of regret that I didn't let him stay a few more nights. It just didn't work out. But I don't think there was any bad blood. He passed away about 3 weeks later, and it's just survivor's guilt, I guess. And I always feel like when I think about it, like if he would have stayed with me another night or two, he wouldn't have been in Baltimore on that bridge at the very moment that he died. Literally like 3 weeks later. You can say that about anything. Like if Abraham Lincoln sat in the left chair instead of the right chair, he wouldn't have got a set. I'm trying to say like stupid. It's narcissistic, selfish thoughts because we're all self-absorbed on some level as human beings. It's just how we are. But I'm going to wrap it up here though. I've been alive for almost 3 hours. It's about 10 p.m. here. I'm just bushed. I'm very, very tired. I got to edit this week's video tomorrow because I haven't yet been busy. I was busy all weekend. So get in your last thoughts and opinions. Thank you all. 20,000. I'm very, very humbled and appreciative. You all know it because I say it 1,000 times in every video, but 25,000, here we come. 30,000, here we come. Still early in the year. I've got a lot of stuff coming this year. At least planned. Just got to get out there and do them. Feel like we're on a roll here. Stealth camp again this Thursday. I'm going to shoot another stealth camp this week. Next week, I've got it all planned out, mapped out, who, what, where, when. So look forward to stealths for the foreseeable future. Tu madre es tan gorda. I appreciate that. It's very, very nice of you. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I love responding to all of you. Comments, emails, Instagram, all that. If you need any help, if you need any help or just need a friend or anything I can help you with, I promise you, and I respond and ask anyone, ask around, like, does Sam respond to people like he says he does? And they'll all say yes. And if any of them say no, it's because they're a liar or because they emailed me at the Northwest Wind instead of Winds. Like the email address, you got to use the one in the bio because some people just type it in the Northwest Wind, but there's an S at the end because some idiot had the Northwest Wind already. And so I had to put an S at the end, but that's a 2-year-old problem that'll probably never go away. But I do respond to all of you. I'm here for all of you, just like you've all been here for me. 20,000 in 18 months. Let's keep rolling. The best way you can support the channel, and I can't ask for any more support than you already being here, liking, subscribing, commenting. If you want to buy merch or coffee, that's all you. I appreciate it either way. Thank you to all of you that donated tonight. I'm very, very, very appreciative. And to all of you for the support. Thanks for being here, liking, commenting, watching every video. The best way you can support the channel that I can ask for is just share the videos with people you think might like. Hey, check out this clown in a dumpster, or hey, this guy is a music guy and camps and does fun stuff. I think you might like him. That's at the very least, if I could ask for anything, it would just be that you help me grow. I don't need money. Likes and comments and views are important, and I'm happy to have you all here, but you're already here. So if I could ask for one thing that means the most to me is just help spread the channel and videos to other people. Especially if it's mental health stuff or people you think are interested in the outdoor niche that we're in, or think stealth camping or entertaining type stuff that I do would be something they're interested in. Just send them the links. Send it to 3 people. I don't know. That's all I can ask for as a creator, is that you help me grow. But I'm happy to have you all here. As you know, I say too many times and I repeat myself like an idiot, but it really does mean the world to me. I'm very, very appreciative and very honored and humbled, not only to have your support, but to be friendly and familiar and friends and have relationships with a lot of you. That's very rare in this world, but also as a content creator, or as an audience. And I'm not planning on that changing, except it'll be hard as the channel grows. If it continues to grow, it'll be harder on me to continue all of that, but I'm not planning on allowing that to change. So we'll keep it that way. But yeah, thank you. Tu madre es tan gorda. Douglas Philippi, you're all good, bro. Don't lose any sleep. We're totally fine. I promise you. I said it 10 times. We're good. But I was explaining myself, so you heard what I had to say. Sadie Lamp, thank you. Tu madre, no, you're fine. Trust me, you're totally good. I have thick skin, yeah, but I also have a mouth, give everybody my opinion because I'm allowed to. Smallwood, what's up, brother? Well, you're a little late. I'm getting off here in like 2 minutes, but Smallwood, good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. Glad to see you. Shoot me an email. You haven't emailed me in a long time. Ask Smallwood if I respond to my emails and stuff. Mr. Dell, what's up, brother? You again, 2 legends. Well, 2 people that I really like and have had lots of back and forth with. Both coming in at the end, but that's okay. Wendy, much love to you. Anglo-Saxon is, yeah, when I was at the railroad tracks and the cops, I parked on private property like an idiot, and they called the police on me because it's like a metal fabricating place. I don't know what they build there. I think like heating units or something, which, yeah, I guess it makes sense. It was like a metal fabrication place. So people had been stealing probably for scrap or like copper. So any car after hours, the guy had cameras, and the owner came up there, and the cops. And when I left, they both left. He has cameras up there, and it goes right to his house, I guess. So, and I parked, I thought it was like a gravel grass lot on whatever city, either way. So that was fun. But all right, everybody. Well, I don't know who's still here. I caught up on comments. It's ironic. I responded to that Anglo-Saxon comment, and I'm scrolling to see what's left, and I literally got to the last comment as I'm about to sign off. So, you don't know why your message was red flagged. Apologize for leaving because of my phone until next time. Becca, I don't know if your comment was red flagged. I don't even know what that is. I didn't flag any messages or anything. So if something went wrong with your comment, I'm not sure, but I didn't do anything. I don't think my wife or Lauren or Andrew, the other mods, or Luke would have red flagged it. You're very supportive and kind all the time, so I don't think anything happened. Maybe it's just a glitch. But Smallwood, much love. Yeah, hit me up. Anglo, thank you. Dave C, Douglas, Wendy, Smallwood, Mr. Dell, Tu Madre, Sadie Lamp. Who else is still here? Joseph Beach. I'm just scrolling up to the last few people. Brad, I still do have the tracker. Dave CSU asked me that. Chris Hamby, I must have missed you. I'm so sorry, brother. Chris Hamby, I hope you're still here. Much love to you. Jason Cole, Lauren, Leah, Greg Betros, everyone else that's here. LaRusta, Dave, all of you. Thanks. I do love the man cave as well, my friend. I love my wife too. I'm going to go upstairs and sleep next to her. She's probably already sleeping. Actually, no, she's not. She's probably watching me. I don't know. She hasn't commented in a while, but got to let Zero go potty, and then I got to go potty, and I've been holding it for like an hour, honestly. But yeah, much love to all of you. Stealth Camp at McDonald's coming this Thursday. I think it's a pretty good video. Let's sing the Asian Tony song. Asian Tony, Asian Tony, he is Asian, he is Asian. We love Asian Tony, we love Asian Tony, Asian Tony, he is Asian. Arrivederci, moist. All right, well, see you guys on Thursday. I'll be shooting this Thursday. Stealth Camp at McDonald's video comes out. I'll be shooting another stealth camp per usual this week. The location I have picked, I do not think I can go live at. I know I've gone live the last 2 weeks from the stealth location. Asian Tony's my dad too. Dusk Fiend, again, you're coming in at the end. I didn't know you were here, but I love you. You're another great supporter. I don't think I'll be able to go live from this week's location. If I do, it'll be very last minute. So see you all Thursday, McDonald's Stealth Camp. Thank you all so much for being here. 20,000 subscribers. Let's just keep rolling. Very appreciative and grateful to all of you. Hope you all had fun tonight. Much love to all of you. I do this every time where I just want to say bye, then I start rambling. Zizi, you want to go potty? You want to go potty and we'll go sleep with mama? All right, everybody. Well, much love to all of you. And we'll see you Thursday at the McDonald's Stealth Camp. And I hope you love it. And more stealth camps to come every week because that's what you want. That's what you're going to get. I'm going to make you moist with my accoutrement. All right, everybody. This might be the longest live I've ever done, if not top 3 for sure. So thank you all again for being here. I really appreciate all of you. It means so much to me. I say it every time. Thank you all again for being here. Love you all. Thanks for the support. I support all of you. If you need anything at all, mental health, substance abuse, just a friend, you're struggling, you're whatever, email me, Instagram me. I'll help you any way that I possibly can. People in here can tell you for sure that that's the truth. So I'm literally like falling asleep. I'm delirious. Much love to all of you, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out. Yeah, much love to all of you, and we'll see you on the next one. Everyone's saying bye. Devin Morgan, I didn't know you were here either, but much love to you getting out of here. I appreciate you. I left a really nice comment yesterday. I appreciate that. Dusk Fiend, Asian Tony's my dad too. I already responded to that. Doug, take care. Everyone else. I don't want to say bye. I always like want to stay, but I just got to go to bed. So much love to all of you, and we will see you on the next one. Thursday, McDonald's Stealth Camp. Much love to all of you, and we'll see you on the next one. Should I leave? Should I just stay? I should probably just stay. I'm going to go. All right. For real, though. Much love to all of you, and we'll see you on the next one.